What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports. This is Swac championship game. Jackson State versus Southern is about to go down. It's Flight
Flight
Sports.
Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. I already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. We got ourselves a hell of a game to discuss tonight. Jackson State. This is the SWAC championship game. Everybody stand up live you already know what time it is, man. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. So make sure everybody tune in. Right now, I need everybody right now to stand up. It's Flight Sports TV. First things first, shout out Zen Master in the chat. Drop your picks down right now. We about to get started. Shout out my man Basil Carpenter Jr., Zen Master, all y'all in the building, man. We got my man Nico Savage in the building. We got a lot of things to discuss. We are minutes away from tip-off, from game. From kickoff is about to go down. We in the middle of tip-off right now. We got a basketball game holding up the operation. The score is 48-55 right now. Before we get to the game that everybody has came to see, the SWAC championship game. So it's about to go down. Nico, man, what's your thoughts today, man? We got ourselves a game. We got ourselves a championship game, man.
Well, this is a championship game. It's also a rematch. So it's going to be some bad blood there. That's what I think that a lot of people might not have known coming into this championship. Unless you really a diehard Jackson State fan. Jackson State put 35-0 on them. Now they rematching when it matters the most. It's a little parity here. And I would love to see how this turns out. But I still think it's going to be a blowout, though. I can't even sell you. Can't even sell you Southern. I think it's going to be a blowout. I think Shedeur is too good of a quarterback. I think he's too damn good, man. That's one thing that I can say when it comes to just the pure art form of being a quarterback. Shedeur, one of the best quarterbacks with that arm talent and that pinpoint accuracy that I've seen in a long time. He's scary good.
Shedeur, right?
Yes.
But Shedeur is a problem.
Shedeur is scary good, man.
And nobody really seen that coming, and especially because he didn't have this season that he had just had. This one was kind of crazy. I'm talking about MVP level. But the season before, people didn't see that, right?
He showed it off here and there. But the thing is, you get him some targets in an offense that he knows even better now. Come on now.
Right, we're minutes away from the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. So put your picks down right now. Who you got, Jackson State or you got Southern? We obviously hear the news that's pending, with Coach Deion Sanders, the historic news with the Colorado situation. Pardon me?
You that guy. And I think Shedeur is one of those guys. Who's that guy?
Yeah.
And we finished see a clinic put on today. It's the biggest game of the season.
Right. You said a clinic.
That's a clinic. You finna see an unreal passer rating, unreal passing percentage. He finna give you about 350 in passing.
I mean,
4 touchdowns.
I feel like he might as well because, like I said, this is the final game of the season. So I don't see why you don't go that route. In my humble opinion.
Well, let's also put this out here, right?
Yeah.
We already know there's the looming conversation of Colorado let's say this, right? We know for a fact that if Deion goes anywhere, Shador and Shiloh are coming with. So if they are to be leaving Jackson State, they're gonna go out with a bang. They're not finna come out with no subpar performance. Southern could give them a game, but I definitely I see Shador turning up today.
Yeah, I think so. He banged his head, if I'm not mistaken. Was it his head or was it his knee? Did you know he had a collision? Like, what was it? The game before the last? It was
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He shook that off. What was? Could you have envisioned undefeated season for the Jackson State Tigers? I mean, Deion Sanders, despite anything that he did revolutionize this situation, brought a lot of attention, a lot of eyeballs to the product. So I think homage needs to be paid no matter what decision Deion Sanders chooses to make. I think we got to definitely point that out. I know a lot of people are ridiculing him right about now, or want to, or on the verge of, because ain't nothing concrete. As a matter of fact, a lot of things is just being thrown out, but ain't nothing come out of the horse's mouth just about yet. But I do expect something to come out the horse's mouth after this game, or who knows, my humble, maybe not after, but sometime coming this week. Deion Sanders strikes me as a respectful guy. He probably gonna, God willing, they win the chip tonight. I believe he's gonna soak up the wins and enjoy this victory and possibly get to those questions later on in the week. So I don't expect a verdict even tonight coming from Deion Sanders. Even if they win it, I think he may deflect questions. Who knows? I don't think he'll give the media the concrete answer they're looking for. What do you think? You think Deion Sanders just gonna tell them straight up?
Not immediately.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
don't think
think,
so. Because the team, I'm pretty sure they feeling it. They feeling it themselves. A lot of these players came to Jackson State University because of Deion Sanders. So I would expect. I heard some reports that you have players a little upset. Emotionally, mentally. Who knows how they're feeling. With the thought of Coach Prime on the way out the door. What do you say to some of these players?
no, that's a hard one because let's say it's guys that are coming in this past season who envision an entire Jackson State career. You know what I'm saying? They envision a Jackson State career alongside Deion Sanders, and this is changing abruptly because we didn't start hearing this till about a few weeks ago, and it's got a lot of traction quickly. So a lot of these dudes, they didn't come and commit thinking that he's going to be gone after the season. They came here committing thinking that this is our coach. This is the guy who's going to be here for my Jackson State tenure. And this is the guy that I look forward to running through a brick wall with and for. If he's gone, I don't really know how to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. When you build an attachment to a coach, as a player that's played football myself, and that shit, it really matters. It really matters, man. And that's why I don't see him leaving. But if he does, then yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of broken hearts in that.
So you're not. We are moments away too from kickoff. We still got a college basketball game holding up the operation. So like I said, we're gonna keep everybody posted. Put your picks down right now. We don't want to have no misconfusion. Will the news of the Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and the situation with Colorado, the rumblings, will that affect and the verdict tonight in the wins loss column for Jackson State? Are they going to come in a little lackadaisical? Are their heads going to be in the game? Let me know in the chat right now, because like I said, it's about to go down. It's Flight Sports TV. Salute to everybody in the chat right now. Salute to all the HBCU fans all around the world. This is the Swac Championship game live. Like I said, y'all could go check that out. It's going to be on. So we're gonna keep you posted. It's Flight Sports. So I mean, did Southern have a chance tonight? I mean, they had themselves a hell of a year themselves. You can't count out Southern. Are you familiar with them?
Not completely. I'll be honest. I'm like most casual fans. I was attracted to Deion Sanders, Of course, because I already knew his pedigree and I already understood the mindset he was becoming as far as a God fearing man and a coach and a father. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think, going to, let's say, Jackson State, I seen him say that on I Am Athlete. So I had already started to get a liking and understanding for who he was as a man and who he was becoming and his purpose. And when it comes to a team like that, there's no way I can't not watch them. But I have not had a lot of, I guess, other HBCU time in the games that I've seen. But I do know, again, I seen the game when it was 35-0. And if I'm going off just that, right, they don't have a damn chance. And I can't pick against Shador, man. That's the main reason. If Shador wasn't there, I would give you an entirely unbiased opinion. But the fact that Shador is there, and I think he's just the ultimate consummate professional and quarterback, I can't pick against him.
You high on Deion Sanders. I see you're not ready to let him go just about yet. I see that.
No, he's it. That's the real deal, man.
Yeah, Shador Sanders is the truth, man. Do you see him going to the NFL this year or possibly staying for another year? How do you see this playing out for Shador?
He would need another year. And I would say this, right? Yeah, because the thing is this, right? Let's play with the rumors of him going to Colorado.
Oh,
if he's going there, right? They want to see him in that conference and how he's able to shred up the defenders that are, let's say, slightly better than HBCU talent. At least to scouts. Because, we already know a lot of the skill guys about the same. As Deion said, a lot of these games are won in the trenches. And as a lineman, I can tell you they won in the trenches. A lot of guys are athletic, fast, juke moves. They all could do that.
Right.
But they just want to see him pick apart some of these better defenses. And I think that would help out his stock a lot. But anybody who has any type of real quarterback intelligence, they know he's a real deal.
Yeah, man. In my humble opinion, I agree with that. This dude is the truth, man. There's nothing that you can really do with him. You can't negate the talent that you're seeing. And like I said, he's progressing. And you got all of these, high-profile athletes, the Tom Brady's of the world. A lot of people, point to the talent that he has. So it's only inevitable the fact that he'll run an NFL team, and be the catalyst, and be a leader, at that quarterback position. I think he's going to be one of the next great ones that come out of the HBCUs. But you think he could be headed to Colorado?
Oh, for sure. Look. If Deion Sanders is going anywhere, it's because his children are coming with him. It's that simple.
Right.
There's not a universe that exists where he gets his son to come to Jackson State and he goes to a different school and leaves his son there.
Right.
It's not an existing thing, which is why I think he'll stay. There's no way you're gonna get Travis. It's no way you get Travis Hunter to flip commitment. Think about that. He was already committed to Florida State. It's crazy that that Buns ass team right now is holding up the game. It's already 12 minutes into the game.
It looks like they want to go to overtime.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bro. I believe it should be started.
All right, well, I don't know, sir, because I can't even get the game because this game is holding up everything.
Exactly. So what I'm saying, right, is they've turned 3 minutes into 12 minutes.
Right, it's 54-58 for me. They're holding up the operation.
When we initially started this about 12-15 minutes ago, right? It was 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. So they've prolonged 3 minutes and that's a crazy mental gymnastics they just pulled on me, especially while this Jackson State game is waiting to be watched. And this Florida State team got good out of nowhere, but mentioning Florida State.
The game ain't start yet.
Okay. But yeah, so just bringing up Florida State, Jackson. Travis Hunter was already committed there. That's where he saw his career. He wanted to be number 21. He wanted to play for the Seminoles.
Right.
He got in contact with the dude he actually wanted to be. And he was at Jackson State. Of course he was going. And not only was, of course, not only was he going because of that, but you got some dudes there could actually get some wins on the column. Like it wasn't this ain't first year Jackson State. He brought in Shador, everything changed. Shiloh played, everything changed. These dudes are real. They are real football minds. That adds to the recruitment process also. When you know that you have a quarterback that you can depend on in all situations and some guys that you can run with on defense.
No, that's facts. That's 100% facts. Hopefully we wind it down on this game right now. We haven't kicked off yet the Swac championship game. Well, actually, we have kicked off for the Swac championship game. Even though we being held.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And that's truly unfortunate. Something told me to monitor, but they wrapping things up. It's 14 seconds. Wow, are they fouling too? This game should be winding down.
Yeah, it's this should be over just about now.
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, this game is getting held at college basketball. This get crazy. They're gonna play this shit to the last second. But right now, so the Southern Jaguars do have the ball right now, and they are. It's 1st and 10. The ball is on the Southern 36.
I got you.
Right.
They just punted right now. It was 4th and 8. Jackson State now has the ball. Fair caught it. The rematch. Southern is 7-4. Jackson State is 11-0. This is the Swac championship. This is Deion Sanders' 3rd season as a Jackson State head coach. Record 26-5. That is an 83 win percent. That's insane. Those losses came in like the first year.
Right.
And that's before Shador and Shiloh was there. So we got Shador in the shotgun. Nice little. Oh, he dropped the pass. Come on, Santee. I ain't Santee, but either way, he still dropped the pass. That's nasty.
Yeah. Are you able to watch it?
Yeah, I have it on right now.
Okay, I don't know why mine's. Oh, no, now the game is wrapping up, so you might be a little ahead of me. Yeah, the game is wrapped up now. It's 57-62. But I got the. Now I'm here.
Shador with a dart. Oh my goodness! Tackle's broken. Off to the races. Big body carrying defenders. Oh my goodness.
Coach Prime out there working too early. I see him. 3rd season as Jackson State head coach. 26-5 over 3 seasons. His win percentage is retarded.
This is actually insane.
You think Jackson State gonna strike early?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a clinic.
Yeah.
Shador's coming out here to take some names. It's very simple for him. I think Wilkerson needs to get his pass game together because he actually just caught the pass now, broke the first tackle. I like him. He's more of like I'll compare him to a Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. He's one of these big backs that keeps their feet moving. He also has a bit of speed. Very talented player. We got Shador in a shotgun.
We got ourselves
checking the play. Shador drops back. Shador hits the man for the first down. Oh my goodness, tackle broken. This is so easy. That's Dallas Daniels. Dallas Daniels is really nice.
You like him?
Yes, it would suck to see, players like Dallas Daniels really come here to put Jackson State on the map because he's played great all season, right?
Right.
And, his coach is gone. So, I think his greatness will continue, but that's just an unfortunate situation. Shador drops back again, looking for the running back. Oh, easy tackle evasion. Shador running backwards. His pursuer falls, throws the ball out of bounds.
Lamont says, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. Enjoy the game. It'll be Deion Sanders as their coach." I don't know what that means. So would it be the last? It'll Yeah, he didn't clarify his statements right there. A lot
Let
of
me
people.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about Shador's stats.
Talk about.
So Shador this season, completion percentage of 70%, 3,000 yards passing, 32 pass touchdowns, and 5 rushing touchdowns. That is insane as a sophomore. True sophomore. That's a true sophomore right there. And I don't want to hear nothing about the talent he playing.
That's a true sophomore.
And to be like, name me another quarterback in this conference playing like this. Come on now.
I mean, he definitely is balling. He says it's gonna be Lamont says it's gonna be their last as their coach. Let's hope not though. A lot of people holding out faith. So look, everybody not ready to say that just yet. Wait till it come out the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
that is
some people really gonna be hurt.
Yeah, they're offering in the bag over there though. You heard?
Yeah. I was looking at Shador. He targeted Shane Hooks for a touchdown. He was unable to convert. It's 4th and goal. The offense is running off the field. I believe that they're going to kick a field goal now. I mean, Shador put it right on the money. He just was unable to come down with it. Yeah, he dropped it unnecessarily.
Shador is definitely the truth. Got to definitely work this out, man. This is going to be a close game. Ain't nobody trying to lose the championship game. You know, so it's gonna be crazy.
Jackson State is up 3-0. We're now going to maybe commercial break. We'll see. The Swac championship is getting pretty lit. The crowd is full. We're on commercial break. I do want to. From what I've seen so far, oh yeah, this game is over already. I'm sorry for anybody who's a Southern fan. This game is over.
We just got started. This game is over.
Yeah, I seen Shador's ability to once a quarterback can pick apart everything you're doing, it's over for you.
Right.
When can you do to stop a quarterback that like that's let's say the Patrick Mahomes, right? When Patrick Mahomes is in a mindset to where he knows how to hit the check down, he knows how to hit the deep pass, the medium routes, and the short routes all game. There's nothing you can do to stop him. And when those go away, he uses his legs. That's when you become the most dangerous man on the field. And that's what Shador showed me he already is right now. So unless, something unfortunate happens, a clinic is already being put on and it's the end already. It's the end before it even started. Or unless Southern's quarterback steps up to the plate.
Yeah, we're live right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Swac championship game, Jackson State versus Southern University. Put your picks down right now. It's going down. I want to shout out to everybody that's rolling in the building right now. We still 0. Well, Jackson State, they kicked the field goal. Did you call that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on commercial break right now. That was a good kick.
They definitely not going for another field goal though. Next time they get the ball, it's gonna be a touchdown. I feel as if they're gonna. I feel like they actually, as crazy you said, I think they're gonna run the ball.
Who's it? Wilkerson, right?
Yeah,
running back. Well, I mean, does he have NFL promise?
I would give him a chance because there's a running back for the Patriots. Stevenson, if anybody has any type of NFL experience this season, you can see these two running backs are the exact same. They have speed. They can get to their spots when they have to in the open field. They can outrun some guys. They're short, they're stocky, and they also have great balance. That's one thing that I give Wilkerson credit on. Power and balance. There's a lot of powerful running backs without balance. The running backs who typically have great balance are the running backs that end up being absolutely unstoppable at the next level. So I see Stevenson having that ability. Let me see his size. Give me a second. So he's 5'8", 205. I definitely could see him playing at the next level and bulking up to about 215. Still remaining fast, but just being a small tank. He has that Elijah Mitchell just break tackles. Let me see the running back for the Texans. I forgot his name right now. Jackson State has kicked off to the 10. Southern almost with a nice return, but he slipped up. So returned out to, I believe, the 24-yard line.
Right.
Yards per game. Jackson State is getting 448 yards per game versus Southern's 396. Southern is actually the second in the Swac right now as far as the most of their stats. Jackson State is number one. Scoring offense is 32 points per game. Jackson State 37. Yards allowed per game. They're both first and second. So they basically own every stat, top to bottom. Southern with the run up the middle. A great stop. Got it to the 5-yard line. We got second down.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now, ladies and gentlemen. JSU versus Southern Swac championship game is going down.
Another great stop. I don't even think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson State is playing very inspired right now. Very inspired.
Yeah, they're trying to win this.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be real convincing. If the defense is playing like this, and you already know what Shador bringing you, good luck. That's all I can really say. Even though this is the number 2 team, you can see the difference between a number 2 and a number 1. That's what I'm learning right now. And I'll be honest, Cameron, and I'm talking about the safety, number 7. Oh my goodness, interception by Jackson State. Oh my goodness, Herman Smith. Herman Smith stopped right at the 2-yard line or the 3-yard line. First and goal, Jackson State. Wow. I just talking about the safeties, and the other safety comes up with an amazing interception and almost puts it in. And you know what? I said they were going to run the ball for the touchdown, right? They're going to run the ball for that touchdown. So Wilkerson's finna get his first tub of the game. We already know how to. If they pass, it'll be just because we trying to get Shador statistics. I'm pretty sure this is a run play that's about to be called, and Jackson State will be up 10-0. Jackson State sideline, everybody's fired up, everybody's passionate, everybody's emotional. They're showing Gilly the Kid.
Gilly out there?
Yeah. Well, let's say Gilly the King now.
Yeah, Gilly the King. He didn't change his name.
Oh, see? There's no way. Stop it. They did a quarterback sneak with Shador.
Yeah, what minute you on? I'm on 9:08.
8:55.
Okay.
They attempted a quarterback sneak with Shador. He gained about a yard. They should have. They're just trying to get Shador some stats right now. I think Shador just came out the game. He kind of touched at his shoulder. I don't know what that means. Ooh. I hope this ain't nothing serious. But okay, he's back in. They handed the ball to Wilkerson. Easy touchdown. What they should have did on first down. Easy touchdown. Wilkerson. He broke a couple tackles as usual. He's a Nick Chubb archetype. That's also another good runner, but I didn't want to, Nick Chubb is super special. I didn't want to go that far.
Oh, I see Gilly right there. The mine's a little slow. Gilly on the sideline with Jackson State. You did say they was going to punch it in.
You know what? The fact that they didn't try that the first time was insane, but I understand, get your son some stats. But at the end of the day, when you got a running back that's like that, who's somebody who can not be denied, he's one of those dudes that will not be denied. If it's a yard or two to get, he's getting it. And he got his first tub today. And I believe when all else fails, put the game on his back. Wilkerson can deliver. We're on commercial break right now. Appreciate Lamont for coming through. I see Zen early.
Lamont. Salute to everybody that stopped by. It was Lamont, Basil, Zen.
He said, I got folks all over this, fam. The way interview was epic. He said dudes are playing hard and hopes Deion takes them with him. Yeah, I can see that. That's a pretty good theory. I mean, a lot of these dudes who are skilled guys, right? Only thing that you really upgrade going to a school like Colorado is potentially offensive line. Right. That's about it. That's the only thing you're upgrading. The skilled guys, you're not going to find many running backs better than Wilkerson. You're not going to find many receivers better than Dallas.
And you got what you getting from Shador.
Yeah, you're not going to find many players better than Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this, right? That linebacker, let me get his name real quick. That middle linebacker, you're not going to get many players better than him either.
Right, but look what he was able to do. Look what he was able to do just being in the Swac and the HBCU. He didn't have, as much of recruiting capabilities as some of these other schools. I'm not advocating for him to move or nothing like that. I'm just highlighting what he did with Little.
Yeah.
Not as much as some of the other schools have. Shout out KNT Radio. No, we calling the game. It's a SWAC championship game. We calling it.
Yeah, I gotta. I'll be honest. I gotta look up Deion Sanders' contract.
What, with Jackson State or the one with Colorado potentially?
Yeah, I gotta see his Jackson State.
Right.
So it says Deion Sanders' contract, Jackson State to pay Prime $300,000 salary. And over 4 years he'll make $1.2 million. And it's $120,000 in performance incentives. He's definitely hit every performance incentive, guaranteed. But let's say this, right? Let me get Deion Sanders' net worth, because I do got to just understand what's going on. Let's say this. So Deion Sanders, they say he has a net worth of $40 million, right? When you're making, and that's just net worth, it's never really accurate to the money that you actually have. But let's say this, over 4 years, he's making $1.2 million in 4 years. He's being offered $5 million a year by Colorado, $5 to $7 million a year. So versus a 4-year salary being, they have.
Shout out to
I will say that Shannon Briggs, but they got 3 times the salary he's making in 1 year. It's hard to turn that down.
He ain't lying. What up, Nico?
What's good, KNT?
My bad, Flight.
Welcome.
I was watching the game.
You good?
But this is a good game.
I'm calling the game. You know, like I said, what's your thoughts on the game? My fault.
I like the pick. The defense is hounding right now. I don't think Southern got a chance tonight. I don't see it. They just got the ball back again. Oh, no, they didn't. I was about to say.
I see this being about 50-0.
Yeah.
Even worse than last time.
Yeah, no. Southern had a good team last year. Remember they won.
Never stop being on the line.
Because remember Southern won. I mean, Jackson State won on the last play. Remember?
Yeah.
But now
this year they came 35-0, and it's a rematch of this season too.
Yeah.
So Southern looking like another route.
I don't see Southern scoring tonight.
Not with the plays they running right now. Stop trying to run that option. They own that.
They own everything. They only allow 10 points a game. Number 1 in the Swac. That Jackson State defense ain't no slouch.
Number 57 with a great tackle behind the line.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's
was
3
tough.
tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
Facts.
Yeah. Do you see them helmets though? Oh my god.
Yeah, that chrome crazy.
No, I'm talking about the design on the chrome.
Yeah, that's
Oh, for sure.
That John crazy. They got the claws on the tiger claws on the left side.
Oh,
nigga.
man.
I believe on the right side.
I didn't even see all of that. I'm about to.
He just picked up a 3rd and 14.
He just got another one. 57. Chill. 57.
Oh, you are a little bit behind. I'm sorry.
No, I'm right. I'm like 2 seconds behind you, but 57. Like right when he slammed him, he said he did it. But 57
no. They
is
picked up
really
the first
out
down now.
there putting in work. Yo, Gaddy, is that his name or Gaddy?
Yeah, no, he nice.
Yo, he's in that backfield. Like, he just threw the lineman and then threw the quarterback.
Sack fumble. Number 22 was on that. Jackson State ball.
Ooh,
They picked up a long. Yeah, they picked up a long 3rd and 12.
That was
on
a
the draw
tough
play.
line.
But it's all over now, man. It's fumbled. Sack fumble.
Damn,
Yeah,
let me
you gotta
call it.
protect
Y'all,
the
you
football.
giving all the juice. I'm like a couple seconds behind you. The bull racked him, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
You said I think this is the play right here that you were talking about, the sack fumble.
The corner says,
Dang! Oh, that's number 45. He's been snapping all season. He NFL ready, number 45. That's an NFL player, 45. What is his name? Like Aubrey
Hudson.
Miller or something like that?
Yeah. Dark and Hudson, mainly because easy touchdown. I'm sorry, I'll let you call
see
it.
how he read the gap, Nico?
For sure.
Yo, he
These
ran
dudes
in the
have
right
intelligence.
gap and then slid behind the defender and went through the left gap. That's why it was there. That's elite right there, ain't?
Hooks is nice too.
so
Hook's crazy on defense. I mean, on offense. But everybody know who the real NFL player is on defense. He got 3 more years to get better, and nobody ain't even throwing at his side. And it's only his first season. Let's go, Jackson State. Deion Sanders behind that snap. Takes a shot at the end zone. The Hooks. Oh, my God. That was too easy. That corner trash for that. You seen that, Nico?
Yeah.
If you back up and he just curls in the end zone. What are
Yeah,
you backing up for? You're supposed to guard the end zone.
shout out Lamont.
So let me give Hudson. I want to give Hudson some understanding. They have been very strict overall. You can see all over YouTube, people are not really showing the games as they just were because they are now clamping down on the game being shown. You can't find the game. They will copyright it and they will shut your stream down.
Yeah,
that gives you
I'm watching it on
unnecessary
YouTube right now.
L on your channel. They're doing that for everybody showing the game. That's why if you see a channel that's streaming the game, it's a very new channel that was just created for this purpose.
Nah, I'm watching it.
We're doing our best to give you the play-by-play.
Yeah,
I'm watching it.
Post it. Hopefully, like I said, y'all can appreciate that. And the game is nationally televised. It's not like this game is under the rock somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
What is it on ESPN?
Yeah, it's on ESPN too. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not like it's on Plus.
Yeah.
You got to go crazy to watch this. This game is very exciting.
Why do Jackson State be going for 2 so much?
What you think about that, Nico? Because he be talking about they're gonna go in and punch it in.
They just scored. They just went for 2.
Yeah, so they going for 2.
They got the 2-point conversion. They threw a dot. Dang, disrespectful. Yo, boy ran that gap elite and dove on the quarterback, boy.
Thanks. What minutes you on?
Oh, I just went to commercial.
Okay, I'm gonna say y'all moving way ahead of me today.
Yeah, boy just dove at the quarterback elite. That's how you come here. It was one of those jumps where you knew you wasn't gonna get there at times, so you just gotta jump on him like a tiger, like a real tiger, ain't?
Right.
You pounced on him. Southern is trash. What the heck? They turned the ball over 2 times back in like 1 minute.
I'm looking at the replay. I'm coming back from commercial break. Jackson State look like they firmly in control of this thing.
This game over already.
18-0. Should they just walk the trophy over? I mean, Jackson State was stepping on stuff all year long. I mean,
but it's 20-0 in the first quarter in the championship game. That's different. Like, I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Right.
My son team, right? They beat the Spring Grove team, 40-0, right?
Right.
In the second game of the season, but they only lost 1 game to us. In the championship game, we won 6-0. See what I'm to the same team. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like that's the difference. Same thing last year. They beat my son team. My son team only had one loss last year at the Dallastown, and then they lost 7-6, and then we beat Dallastown 19-18 in the championship. You see what I'm saying? So that's the the turnaround you got to have. That's why I was expecting them to have that championship pride. Cause I don't know what it is about championship defenses. I think it's the fact that they so close. Everybody feels so close. Like that team, we ran all over them, but last time we only scored 1 touchdown off of a interception.
Right.
We scored 40 points, but couldn't put an offensive touchdown up on them in the championship. Same team. That's what I thought the Southern was going to come with. Southern, this looked bad, worse than the first game. This was over. If they score again, it's over already.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It might be already over.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be that person. Yeah.
Yeah, we live on what's good, Dex?
It's 6 minutes and 35 seconds on mine. What you got?
I was on a commercial break.
I just came back.
Yeah, y'all way ahead of me today. I'm the last one behind everybody.
It's all right. But Jackson State about to kick the ball up. Nico in front of me.
Yeah, Nico's ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
But Jackson State, I'm still on commercial.
But I ain't gonna hold their kicker elite low key though. He be booting, fam.
Right.
Nah, ain't it crazy the way when I said he was elite, he kicked it out of bounds on some weak stuff. That's why I hate complimenting people too early.
Or too early.
Yeah, but because he been doing it all season. He been booting all season. And then as soon as I said give him a compliment for what he been doing all season, he gonna kick the ball straight out of bounds and move him up to the 40.
It's good, Lamont. Unfortunately.
Did you see this LSU play? This Georgia play. Did you see that?
Are you watching the Jackson? I'm back from commercial break.
But wait till you see the highlight of that Georgia kickoff return.
I'm gonna see what's up with that.
It
was like that.
It was one of them dirty plays. Like Bull picked the ball up and stood there for mad long. They thought he was down, and then he ran into the end zone. Then he ran it back. That's crazy. Wait till you see it. I ain't never seen that. You know when you hold the ball down and make it look like you about to ground it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there mad long. They thought that was down, but they ain't never blow the whistle and he just ran it in. That's crazy.
Southern with a good run.
You seen that, Nico? Cause
I'm bringing it up right now.
Yo.
I see it now.
That's dirty, ain't? I would have been sick. I would have felt like a complete dummy. Yo, boy, running that pill right now on Southern. Number 11, right?
Yeah.
He running that pill, bro. These dudes is getting good run. They just fumbling. Well, that was the quarterback.
Yeah.
He did a fake option right there. See, they switched it up for you, Nico. Fake option, quarterback sneak.
Yeah, no, they definitely got the option is not working this game.
Nah, they just ran a fake option though. That was it. That got him like 15.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying as far as just
then Jackson State did a whole turnaround.
I got 536.
Oh, damn.
But I got a question for you though, right?
Another sack
Never-
fumble. Jackson State ball.
What? They just turned the ball
Another
over 2
sack
straight
fumble.
times. Wow. Hold on, I'm about to watch it right now.
Don't you think Jackson State was just so much superior than everybody else?
Yeah, they should have put them in the FCS playoffs.
A lot of people pointed to that for whatever reason.
But they don't want to be. They want the Celebration Bowl because they said it's not lucrative for them for a lot of teams. They said they don't really do anything. Like that's why everybody goes to the Celebration Bowl, because if you win, you get that $1 million.
Yeah, their helmets is fine.
Them helmets are the hardest, bro. That Tiger Claw. Was that 45 again?
Yeah.
Santee Marshall with a big run.
Oh my God, bro. He needs to go to the league. That Travis Hunter go to the league, Shador, and that dude Wilkerson. That's the 4 NFL players I see.
Santee Marshall, like
What
good
you think about
25
Wilkerson,
yards.
Flight?
I like him. The running back, right?
Yeah, he's tough. Damn, that nigga fast. The boy you were talking about, Nico Marshall?
Before you came in here, we talking about how he got NFL potential.
Yo, that boy toting that ball, man.
Yeah.
That boy
Travis
Wilkerson,
Hunter with a
man.
nice little. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, Travis
Marshall
Hunter breaking
exploded
tackles.
through that hole. You heard Nico? He fast as hell. Them little
Yeah, his
legs
acceleration
moving.
on point.
Yo, the play calling, the defense, the offense. Shador about to lock this right in. Where Travis at? Oh, there you go. They threw it right on Cleo. Look at Travis, bro. Look at Travis, bro.
Yeah.
Look at Travis, bro. Chill, Trav. That's why he the number 1 player, and he's talking heavy to the defender.
Right.
That's why he's the number 1 player last year. But oh my God, dude, all you gotta do is throw my boy a screen, ain't he? Go.
Hey, they turned a potential tackle for a loss
into
into
20
a
yards.
yard. Yeah,
15, 20 yards. That's crazy, Flight. You get him in the backfield, he jukes somebody, juke 2 other people, and get 20 yards.
Right. I'm at 520, so I'm a little slower. But I seen Wilkerson.
Wilkerson tough.
He just found a wild guy.
Dang, get off my body. Yo, that's 4. He broke 4 tackles, bro.
Thanks.
On the sideline, bro.
He tried to get out of bounds. Travis Hunter's on offense.
I like how they're being sparing with him. You know what I'm saying? Like they use him in certain situations.
Yeah, right. Because they don't want him to. They need him on defense. You know what I mean? That's what he's gonna go to the NFL as. He's not gonna be an offensive player on it. He shuts down too much.
Yeah, we got an all-out blitz right now.
And he's hitting now too. I don't know if he's been working with the hitting coach, but he was doing a lot of arm tackling this season. But he's hitting today. Like, look at Shador. Oh my God, look at Shador.
You enjoy, folks. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Shador Sanders evades 2 players for a sack and still it picks up 5. Where you're tackling that, Southern? That's what it is. Y'all doing y'all running the plays. They just not finishing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get in the backfield and miss the sack. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Oh,
You don't see it. I'll let you call it.
And it's from Southern? Is it Southern? No.
Nah, it's over already. This game over in the first quarter. They about to put a new quarterback in the second quarter.
They're going to start popping champagne.
Yeah. Shador. Look at Shane. Yo, they can't tackle, bro. That goes back. I just said that. They do the right thing, but they don't finish. You stop the ball, and it was a curl route. That was just supposed to be 15, ain't Nico?
Yeah. That's something you catch and be done with.
Yeah, like dude missed the tackle.
Who would take over for Jackson State as the coach? What if it's another?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what the question. That's so crazy you said that. That was kind of branched off the question I was about to ask you, but then we started talking about the game. Good play, Shane Hooks for a touchdown. Jackson State 20. Jackson, they're going for 2 again. They're so disrespectful.
Yeah, they're trying to
disrespect.
Handle to them.
That's the boy that said you ain't Swac, ain't Southern.
They trying to put them.
You heard? That's the dude that said Deion ain't Swac, ain't?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Southern.
Oh yeah, let me make sure.
Make sure though. I'm pretty sure though. They just got the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I got the touchdown right here. Sad.
Do you seen that play by Travis Flight?
Yeah, you talking about when he ran out of bounds? I might have.
Yeah, but the fact that he got caught 5 yards behind the line and ended up with 15.
Right now I'm looking at the touchdown.
Yeah.
Shador.
Shador the man.
They got no help.
Why are they going for 2 though? It's 26-0 in the first quarter.
Yo, that's a good
All right,
question.
he at Alabama State.
Oh, okay. Alabama.
Why they keep going for 2 though? That is a good question.
Yo, that's so. I don't like that. I don't like that. He took the dude 2-point conversion. You seen that, Nico?
And Shador caught that.
No, but that's why they pulled him to the side. I'm like, why they pulling him to the side? The pass was going to number 4. Number 3 jumped in front of it and caught it.
Yeah, they just state is just too much.
Definitely.
You seen that now, right?
Everybody
Nico?
gotta eat. Yeah, everybody
gotta eat, fam. Like I know it's it's one of them games where everybody want the ball. When the team ain't that good,
Yeah.
I want the ball. Ain't.
Yo, how long is the game gonna be? We only in the first quarter.
This game over, man.
We about to put up NBA numbers?
Yeah, I think they better get 100. They better put 100. They put up 100, fam. Give my man $10 million a year, ain't?
He about to go out of style like it's nothing.
Nah, he not going. He gonna put up 40 in the first half and then put the ball in to finish the game. Number 14, I think that's the name. The backup quarterback. He a freshman, so he needs to get some reps anyway.
Yeah, they might as well. They shouldn't play Shador. I mean, yeah, Southern look like they know it's over.
You see their faces on the sideline. They gave up already.
They look like a few of them in tears already.
But the fact is, Jackson State ain't stopping them.
What you mean?
They're not really stopping them. They're fumbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they get a long run and then a sack. You can come back from a sack. You would drop this fumble. Then every time they get sacked, they fumble. Then they threw a pick. Every time they get a first down, the very next play, they lose the ball.
Sad.
It's sad, bro. Like, they jerseys is hard as hell, though. Yet that yellow crazy, ain't? Oh, look at the quarterback. Okay. Tough. You see them putting a point on the board?
Yeah.
Like a field goal, ain't?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody tuning in with Flight Sports, Lamont, everybody in the chat, Basil. We got Darquan, Zen, everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate
Zen Master. What up, Zen? Watching his dominating performance.
Yeah.
I ain't expected to be like this. It's 26-0.
I had a feeling.
Not in the first quarter.
Well, maybe not in the first quarter.
I figured Jackson State was going to give them the work, but
yeah, they putting the heat on them.
They putting that pressure on them boys, boy. They looking at their quarterback like, what he doing?
Right.
Y'all ain't got the defense they got. Yo, that quarterback good with accuracy, bro. He snapped it and threw that joint without even blinking. I like quarterbacks that don't waste time. Oh, they put the ball in the back. They put the dude on the bench. Number 11. Wow. They benched him, Flight.
They benched who?
The black quarterback, remember? Number 11.
Oh, for Southern?
Yeah, they benched him and put number 12 in.
Oh, he probably a better quarterback.
I don't know, but dang.
I mean, you just put up a donut.
Yeah.
These dudes getting their phone.
Yeah, that's real. You threw a pick.
You can't be feeding the other team.
Yo, you ain't lying. He gave 3 turnovers, a pick and 2 sack fumbles. Now you think about it, it's time for him to get out, ain't? Ooh, tote that ball, Southern. They are so scared to throw that ball to the left side, though. Just try it one time, Flight ain't.
Right. Who over there? Travis?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's how you gotta be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just have him shut your whole side of their field down. They don't all their passes are to the right. That's why they keep getting picked. Pass to the right again.
Yeah, their offense predictable. They looking like they tired too.
Them boys get smacked every time.
It's a long game. They just need a touchdown.
McDaniel looked better than the first dude, though.
Right, I need to see a couple more plays.
But that's crazy. He got benched in the championship game. I know he feel like an idiot. He was the man to get him there all the way to the championship, and then you get benched in the championship game. I'll be sick right now, ain't?
Yeah, me too.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sick right now. And the worst part is they got every reason for you not to be in the game right now.
He
That's the
cooking.
word. Okay, look at McDaniels. There you go. McDaniels with the 16-yard run, runs out of bounds, stops the clock. 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the first and 10 Southern. The backup quarterback's looking like Tua in the Jalen Hurts situation. Because remember, Jalen Hurts got hurt against Georgia in the national championship, and then he came back and won.
Right.
Yeah, they put Tua in, and that's what led to him, winning the national championship. That Georgia defense was number 1 in the league. Hurts couldn't put
I don't
no
think he got
points.
hurt, but he was trash.
Who?
Hurts.
Now he got hurt. He was trash
He
too.
did.
He was getting locked up. That defense only allowed more than 10 points versus one team.
Because I
Half
know
of
the
that
running
defense
back
went
they
to the
had.
league. Remember that defense on Georgia?
Yeah.
But as soon as they put Tua in, he put up 20 points in the second half.
They put most of the freshmen in, the receivers. They put Najee in.
Yeah.
They literally changed the entire offense and came and won a game.
You ain't lying. I don't blame him. Najee Harris is different. You give him I ain't gonna lie.
And Najee said himself that was like probably the only times in history you could say that the people who weren't starting were better than every starter.
Yeah. It be like that sometimes. Like sometimes the dude is just there because he's been there that long. Like, just look at Aaron Rodgers. Look at how we got rid of Matt Ryan, but when Matt Ryan was on the Falcons, I'm pretty sure we could have got a quarterback better than him. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that he's been there so long, nobody's gonna pull that plug. You feel me?
Right.
They end up pulling it anyway.
Yeah, number 12, Eden.
Yeah, number 12 doing his thing, bro. He moved down the field immediately.
With him in the game, they have a chance to make this blowout that's not as bad.
Yeah, they might be able to get like where this damn Jackson State. Hey, number 12 is not with it, fam. That's what you were talking about, Nico.
Yeah.
Yo,
McDaniel was nice.
3 players for a sack, bro, and got the first down. That Southern University, his first drive at quarterback, he drives down to the red zone.
Looking forward to scoring.
And he not fumbling.
He ain't nervous. He know what he's trying to do out here.
He trying to get a job next year. I don't know if number 11 is senior.
They said 7-4. We're gonna be 11-0 with me.
Yeah, real rap. That's what 70's huge on offensive line for Southern.
Yeah,
Him and 78. God, the difference between
they got a
high
defensive
school
lineman is huge too. You're gonna see that.
who
On Southern, watching them on defense against some nigga out there that look like a burger.
look at number 78, and these linemen are huge on Southern, boo. It's just the Jackson State too fast. That dude Aubrey Miller and the boy number 57 Gaddy, they in the backfield every play. I ain't see a play yet where neither one of them ain't in the backfield.
Yeah, right now, I'll say this: the only thing that's throwing them off is they probably don't have a real scouting report on this quarterback.
Yo, that's real though. And plus, what if he didn't play all season?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know what he can do.
Yeah, bro. Bull confidence is looking kind of right now. He put one on the board, number 12. You get all the way down here. Yo,
I'll say it like this, right?
He got melted.
When you don't know who you playing, you don't. You have no clue. You know their tendencies and how they can attack you.
Yeah, because the other dude is run first, and this dude looks like he's pass first. Like you see how the other quarterback when they ran him in, he had run out of the pocket. The first quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Now this dude to take that hit or stand in the car and still throw that pill. That's a whole nother dynamic. That's the difference between college and NFL right there. Can you throw the ball while getting hit? I don't know if you've seen that movie with Kurt Warner in it. The movie about Kurt Warner.
I seen a little bit of it. It was too slow for me though.
That movie's actually good. At the end, the reason I brought it up is because the reason he didn't get picked up as quarterback is because he wouldn't stay in the pocket and take that hit and to deliver that ball.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Huh?
I said I remember that part.
Yeah.
I'll say this, right? The separation is knowing when and when not to.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it is when it comes to quarterbacking.
You about to forget about Mariah.
And some dudes don't know when and when not to. And that quarterback that they just had before number 12 didn't know when and when not to. And that's why he was playing so bad. He's putting himself in situations, unwinnable situations is what we'll call it. And it showed.
I agree with that. Because I like back to the Georgia thing, they didn't know what to do. Because Hurts, same thing, run quarterback. Tua is a drop back every snap quarterback.
Who can run.
He can run too, but he's only running if he has to. There's a big difference.
That's what I'm saying. Then when you got a dude that's going
to run and design plays like how you would run with Lamar.
Yeah.
You don't run design plays for Tua. You just give him that ball and let him throw the ball down the field. He's more of a Russell Wilson. I compare Tua to like Russell Wilson. Them dudes can run. They're not slow, but that's not their game. They just make winning plays. They run when the pocket is flushed and it's 3rd and 18 and he might have a 19-yard run in. Them type of plays.
Well, I will give credit though. I do want to give a little credit to Jalen Hurts evolving as a quarterback.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't think he would. Yeah, I who he is now.
I got a question though. Do you think him getting his job took in a national championship made him start thinking different?
To an extent, but it was more
you gotta
so.
Look at it like this. Let's just say you the starter, I'm the bench player, right? You've been better than me all year. All of a sudden they bench you in the championship game, and then now the next year I'm starting, and you had to transfer schools.
Yeah, I think that's what really changed it. He went to a school that, as a quarterback, produced a machine.
Yeah, LSU, right?
No, he was Oklahoma, right?
I think Jake went to Oklahoma, yeah. Right. Either way,
there's
like
a quarterback farm
machines, yeah.
And I give him credit for that. It's one thing that I've always noticed with Oklahoma. They produce quarterbacks. You know,
shout out to his mom though. A lot of parents wouldn't tell their kids because he said his mom made him do it. Shout out to his mom for being like, listen, this is your senior year. You don't got time to be learning not learning a new offense, but coming behind somebody. You're not getting to the NFL coming behind somebody, ain't Nico?
Yeah.
This your senior year, ain't? Especially when the last time they seen you, you got benched in the national championship game. You feel me?
No, it's definitely not a good look.
It's definitely not, definitely not. You came off the bench, and then the next year you were starting 3 years, and then came off the bench the 4th year. That's not NFL player. That means you devalued. You know what I'm saying? You looking to keep getting better.
Yeah, dude's gotta definitely keep working and keep grinding.
Yeah, you can't go from starter to Heisman's candidate to a backup quarterback.
Yeah, the Jackson State situations are so crazy. They're just so dominant. They're like, damn. I mean, was there any more for Deion to do at Jackson State?
I don't think he can do anything because the team's so dominant. Like I feel like they reached their max in this division. Like look who they're playing in the championship game, bro.
Yeah.
Like the NFL is not going to look at this. I'm gonna be honest. Like the NFL is not looking at this. They see the teams that they're playing.
Why Deion Sanders? He can get an NFL job. You don't think so?
He don't want an NFL job. He want to teach. You can't teach nobody in the NFL for real because they're getting a bigger check than you. It's just like in a college, the NBA dudes be telling the coach, we want the coach fired because the coach getting $5 million a year and they getting 50.
Yeah, well, they're just not seeing eye to eye. Second quarter just started. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they complacent too because they already paid.
That look like they're trying to get them a touchdown.
Right, I don't blame them. Like, listen, if I'm gonna get blown out, I'm gonna put something on the board. I'm gonna punch you. Like, if I'm gonna get knocked out, you gonna have a black eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ride the tail off.
It's a crazy game, man. Southern look like they just scored, finally.
They scored?
Yeah, look like they can cut it to 20. Are they going to go for 2?
That's the energy I have. You're not going to keep going for 2 on me, and I ain't going to be – Nico. Nico still here?
He'll be back.
Either way.
He stepped out real quick. But I mean, you might as well go for 2. I mean, in this situation, you need all the points you can get, but you gotta make sure you convert. So if you
We'll put up a touchdown in his first drive, though. That's crazy.
It's not over. They're gonna have to get some stops, but it's over. That's all about can they get the stops. Are they gonna be able to slow Jackson State down? That's the problem. I know they're feeling optimistic, and they finally got a touchdown, so the quarterbacks are down.
The quarterback scored?
Pick one good, yeah. It almost looked like they was about to catch that shit. So they down 19. They finally got a score.
Yeah, the Southern colors is fire.
Yeah, both of the damn colors is hot. Jackson State, their helmet is retarded.
That helmet, that joint different. Like that whole claw situation, that joint crazy. And they got the J with the I believe on the other side. That's just too hard. Yo, Jackson State players are so fast, yo. Flag on the play. Jackson State with a nice kickoff, number 3. Holding offense.
Yep, 7-26.
Man, this game over already. They put points up fast. Sheesh. Shador back to take the snap.
Take the snap.
They can't stop him.
Right for the transfer portal.
Oh, good play by Jackson State. Handoff, sweet play. I had a shotgun to number 10 for the first down gains. Jackson State. First down, Jackson State. Scored 26, Jackson State. Southern University 7. 14 minutes left in the second. First and 10. Shador to snap. Willie Gaines, yeah.
Willie Gaines?
That's his name, yeah.
Yeah, they Jackson
Shotguns. With the passes it to Willie Gaines again. Tries to juke but gets tackled. 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4. These flags are crazy. They try and slow the game down on ESPN. You see this, right?
Right.
A lot of times they be doing that.
Yeah, they take all these stupid commercial breaks.
Look, another flag. Pick. Oh! Southern with the jumping pick.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Bull jumped up and caught that. But it's a penalty on the defense. Wow. Southern can't get a break. Wow. That pick was elite. Flight. Wait till you see that. He jumped up and caught that jump with one hand, Flight. He caught that pick with one hand.
Right.
And he got his feet in for no reason. That was the play of the day, Flight.
Yeah, it was.
If a receiver would have did that, I would have been in here going crazy. Same way. That was elite. And then got beat on the next play, but the ball was overthrown. He caught a pick and then got beat the next play, yo. That's the difference between, yo, like when you score and then you run it back, like the difference of what can happen. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yo, come on, Shador. You should have dropped that in there, bruh. He was burnt.
It was a pick, right?
Nah, they called it back.
Oh, wow.
They called the pick back, and then Shador. Then the very next play, the dude that picked it off got burnt down the sideline, but Shador overthrew him by like 4 yards.
Yeah,
he had that man. The same receiver too. Number 3, Willie Gaines. No, number 3. That's somebody else. Get that ball to Wilkerson. What are you doing? Why are they still running no huddle? They so disrespectful, Flight. Up 26-7, running a no huddle. Wide open.
That's crazy.
Number 11 with the long catch and run. 1st and 10. Jackson State. Shador snapped the snap again. Ball on the 25-yard line in Southern Territory. Wilkerson just runs over the defender and gets the first down and puts it about to the 16-yard line. Chill, Wilkerson. He's a yo.
Wilkerson is a beast, man.
Yo, he just ran main man over, bro.
He be trucking dudes.
Yo, that dude a house. I ain't gonna lie, he's a house.
There was out there trucking people. Shout out to everybody.
The red zone, the ball going to Wilkerson. They already know. They get in that 10, the 5 to 10 yard range. Wilkerson coming right up the middle. Another touchdown, JSU. Shador with the elite back shoulder throw to number 3, Coleman Jr. for the touchdown. 32, Jackson State, Southern, 7. Sheesh. This is a beautifully thrown ball, yo. Threw the dude open. Great defense by the defender, but
my bad.
when you throw the ball on the outside shoulder into the defenders, into your receiver's hands, it shields the ball away from the defense. What a great throw by Deion Sanders.
Yeah, good play.
NFL ready quarterback.
Hey, if he was on the Titans, I think we'd be an actual decent team.
Yeah. Did he get in? Oh, he scored. Good play. You seen that throw, Nico? The guy was on his body. He just threw it into his chest on the other side of him. That's crazy.
No, that's an amazing pass. It's like that's what I'm saying. If you that guy as a quarterback, it don't matter the level you're playing with. You're that guy.
Nah, I can't even say that. Number 3 is cooking him the ball. He's cooking him. But it all led off of that because it could have been 14-26 right now if that pick would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Bull caught a one-hand pick, ain't Nico?
Oh, for sure. The thing is, right? Let's put it in this aspect, right? The receivers that play for Jackson State are solid, but when if the quarterback is, you would never know that. You would never know that. But this dude puts them in opportunities to succeed every damn play. It's unreal. I love Deion Sanders' game, man. Shador's that guy. I'm telling you, we take him for the Titans right now.
They saying in the chat, it's the Travis Hunter last game on JSU.
So they're getting that film right for the transfer portal.
Yes,
I mean,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, all that's possible. I mean, again, I don't think Deion is leaving, but if he does, we understand that he's making 4-year salary in 1 year times 3. So a lot of these dudes, and especially if you talk to a school, right, and they're willing to pull strings for you, yeah, you'll leave. Come on now. I'm not stupid. I understand what he's done here, but if he says you're going to have this amount of money to have access to, you don't get names on your jerseys, of course, obviously. But he's talking about it's in reference to the names that they have to staple on their jerseys now. You're going to get legit names on their jerseys. Everybody's going to have the ability to have an unlimited spending budget. And not only that, right? Imagine this. Imagine you are able to be told by a school you want to go to, you can bring however many players that you just had that you want.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a win-win. In his mind, it's a win-win. So I'm not hating on it. I just hate the fact that it's like, damn, they plucked him from something that was about to be culture changing. But that's all it takes. That's how they get us, right? They said, okay, shit, I ain't gonna do it. My fault. I was finna get right into it. I'll pause on the flight.
He had to pull back for a minute.
Yeah, I was.
It's a final score in this Like
It's
10
not,
minutes
it
left.
did score. Nico was when you was gone.
It's 33-7.
Yeah, no, I had seen it. I had got a phone call.
The
Yeah.
ref was the Southern.
Any hope?
Yeah, the hope for them to score 20-60.
Right. Yeah, I got a lot. They look like they were going to score.
Yeah, they definitely gonna get them something, but
They need a lot of things to go wrong.
I forgot what teams I watched recently, but it was about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks ago. It was two teams that I seen the score was like 65-72. It's not gonna be one of them games. It's not gonna be one of those. But what it will be is like 72-29 or 30 possibly.
Right.
That was crazy. That quarterback had that game I watched. The quarterback had at least 10 passing touchdowns. It was insane. He was cooking with no interceptions on top of that. Sometimes you just tap into a different energy. Now I think Shador is always in that. Like he's such a professional that and shout out to his pops, right? Because people didn't understand the spotlight until they start coaching together in high school. And Coach Prime is not something new. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't think people quite understand. Coach Prime is not new. He's been coaching Shador. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's been like Shador's like he's literally been on a, let's say, 8-year journey with Shador so far. Outside of like just being his father, but as far as this football journey, come on now. He's been doing this with Shador. So for anybody that hasn't seen the pre-college journey, go check it out, man. It's on YouTube. You'll understand that whatever decision that's being made, they promised that his son could be there too. And I ain't excluding Shiloh, but it's different when you're a quarterback. When you have a quarterback, the conversation between, like, it's no such thing as a quarterback that doesn't have a consistent conversation with the head coach.
Right.
A safety, sure. Safety, you're not going to get 100% tutelage. You got positions coach for that. But in most situations, there is quarterback coaches, but you still going to have to get 100% conversation with the head coach as a quarterback.
Football is a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
Way more coaches than basketball.
Yes, and the only real difference is quarterbacks. Everybody, look, you can have position coach for everybody. That's going to be the guy that should. Again, I had offensive line coaches. That was the guy you go with. But that quarterback going to always be in that head coach room. All the quarterbacks, and especially if you the guy. Southern with a nice return to the 32-yard line.
Southern trying. They, like I said, they need a lot of things to go right for them. I don't see it happening though. It's looking like it's all she wrote. They let Jackson State jump on them too early.
Hey, their first quarterback was shitting pants.
Yeah, they should have had him. This dude
Hey, excuse my French, but that's what it is. And that's the thing, right? Football, people don't understand. It's a really egregious game the way that we talk to each other. On the field, it's nothing but bad blood, and the coaches in most cases talk very crazy. Deion Sanders is probably one of the rare individuals that tries to keep it respectful, but most coaches they'll light into you.
Yeah, he caught that shit. Yeah, he just threw a touchdown. No damn. Did they try to go for 2 and miss?
No, I missed that part. Delay a game on Southern. You said that Kansas State game. Okay, Isaiah, you definitely you know what I'm talking about. And they had the little white running back. He iced him.
Every quarterback on Colorado roster, he'll be the day one starter when he arrives. Deion will try to make Coleman and Travis with him.
I mean, look, it would be revolutionary also because Colorado, they were, of course, nice once upon a time, but nobody's looking at Colorado as a threat. So it's not like, he just went to the best team on earth. He went somewhere where he could bring culture.
Where he could build it.
Yeah, he could build something there. And they got them nice black jerseys too.
Yeah, I don't know much about Colorado. I'm like, damn, they kind of sent him to a better city. That's crazy. He want to be an NFL coach, you think? Or nah? I heard you say
Lamont. It was a backup running back. But go ahead, my fault.
Nah, I said that. Do you think he want a job in the NFL?
I don't know. I feel like only reason that the job is college is mainly the job for the NFL to come when Shador is in the NFL.
Yeah, probably, right? He probably gonna go to a team that need a quarterback. That should be crazy.
He going wherever.
I mean, a team that need a coach. What they need a head coach too. That should be funny. The Shador gonna be the quarterback. You might as well bring in Deion Sanders.
Hey, give it 2 years. I like Mike Vrabel. Fire him. He's been winning for us, but fire him.
Tennessee.
Bring in Deion Sanders.
Somebody take him over the hump.
But yeah, hold on, Lamont. It was the backup running back was starting that game, and he got like 130 on the ground. He was a white dude with a cowboy collar.
He said Colorado is nice, right?
Well, they got potential to be. Let me see their record this year.
He's saying the city.
Oh. you know what's up with Colorado.
I'm in the state, probably. But I know they got Denver and shit like that.
So Colorado was, oh man, they got 63 points dropped on them by Utah, 54 by Washington, 55 by USC. Holy.
They need some defense right away, right?
Holy. So it says sources. Deion Sanders and his associates have spent the week recruiting on-field staff, support staff, and transfer portal players to Colorado. While a deal isn't finalized, Sanders has been preparing for his exit to Boulder after his Swac title game. So I guess it's all but confirmed. Let me get their record real quick. So their record this year, oh my goodness. Colorado ain't been this bad in a minute. They're 1-11. The only win that they have is a win at home. I don't even know who that was against. But one thing I can say is that Colorado has always been like one of those sneaky teams that could do something every year, but not this year. So I guess that's why they're making that conversion. We'll see.
Probably. The mom says in Colorado dudes in the police stations. Well, I mean, I think that's the law around now.
Yeah, for sure.
So they've been that bad for a while, but Deion will turn them around. I think so. Not the way you pointed it out, let's see what happens. I want to see what's going to happen with Jackson State. Who takes over? Who could be a good coach to take over? Would they still have appeal for people to want to go there?
Yeah, but it's just like you're not gonna get like a Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
maybe, I don't know. This is a slippery slope.
Yeah, they upgraded.
It can go a number of ways.
You got new facilities,
everything, but it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say he did change everything. He set the precedent for whoever is coming next for it to actually have like a decent takeover. You know what I'm saying? Locker rooms, the uniforms, helmets, jersey. I don't know if that all remains though. That's where unless they're gonna wear the exact same everything. Like the jerseys got. I actually don't know how the names are on the jerseys. I feel like that shit sold, stapled on, whatever it is. But either way, it's like somebody got to have the connections. I don't know if they will. They said Shador running 19 miles per hour. Ain't no way, boy.
I'm about to say that's a little crazy. You think so?
I don't know if he running 19. He got some speed, but I don't know if he 19 miles per hour speed.
I was say some people do be running like 20 miles an hour, so I can't say that's impossible.
Shador with an amazing deep pass interference the whole way, grabbed that man entire body the whole time. I don't know why he thought that wasn't gonna get called, big fella. You sick thinking that's not gonna get called.
Right.
I'm sorry to inform you, but that's what they consider to be pass interference in the world. I'm not sure if he knew that. But if we had
yeah, goddamn, 7:33.
If we had a dictionary definition of pass interference with a photo, it would be that.
Yeah, a lot of games this year were like this with Jackson State. They was in a close game. I forgot who the hell it was, but they was in a close one. That was closer than this. But usually every game I seen from Jackson State, they took control early.
This ain't no different.
Wow.
Amazing pass to the flat. Travis Hunter. He tried to stiff arm that young boy. It didn't work though. Flag. Let's see who it's on. It might be calling face mask on Travis. Yeah, they call face mask on Travis. What happened?
I said it's gonna be a lot colder in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Deion Sanders never want to have a situation again in his life where he got to take a bath in a pool.
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to laugh at that, but
so it's been I
think he's
that should get crazy. That sun.
Hey, I think this was where all the water was frozen. They didn't have access to water. I could be wrong, but my thing is because I watched Coach Prime, right? I think he went through enough downtime. I think that's what this is, right? He went through a hardship that he should never ever have to experience in his life, and he did it for Jackson State. I don't think he ever in his life envisioned himself having no running water and having a shower in the pool, bro. I'm not trying to laugh at this, but that's actually insane when you think about it. Like, he would never experience, like Nick Saban and his whole 78 years of coaching has never experienced it. And he trying to be like that. He trying to be sitting pretty. It is what it is. Yo, this clock running kind of quick.
They're trying to accelerate the process.
You see that? Is that how seconds work? Am I tripping?
I think so.
Nah, let me go ahead and put my timer on. I know I ain't tripping, bro. Them numbers is moving kind of quick. I cut off, man. Look, shit happens in life. All right. No, I thought it was like a situation where they accelerate the clock because it's a blowout. Oh, drop pass on 3rd and 10 unnecessarily. Man, you had that one. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to these receivers. Like he gave Shador's giving these dudes an opportunity to be great every play. He's putting the ball right where it should be. And we'll look at that. Look at the ball placement. Right in the numbers. And you couldn't come down with that. That's insane.
You're right about that. Shout out Lamont. He said, "Let's go Bulldogs." Hell yeah. This is they've been down for a while. Otherwise, but Deion will turn it around. Let's see. We'll see.
Yeah, at this point,
some people not ready to accept it.
Yeah.
People trying to wait for it to come out of Deion's mouth.
And I would feel the same way, man. Because see, it's hard to go here without going here. When you continue to build something in black culture and then you're easily bought outside, like you're bought well enough. Well, I'm saying with an adequate amount of money, right? You're buyable to lead the culture. And it happens time and time again to all of our best. So what are we really building? Unless we bring that money back, but in most cases we don't. Only thing that's genuinely like good with Deion Sanders is all of his children are black. A lot of these dudes that make it for our culture end up taking this money and then giving it to Caucasians. So this is an unfortunate situation where the bright spot is at least it'll be within the culture as far as the riches and the success. But time and time again, we can be bought off our mission. That's and here's no different, unfortunately. So that's all I'll say pretty much on that, with keeping it as light as possible.
Yeah.
But I tried.
This game, like I said, this game is crazy. They jumped out to such a huge lead. Let's see if Southern could convert something here. What you think Southern could do?
Continue to take this ass whooping.
Yeah. But what about does that open it up for some of the other schools? Will Jackson State be this dominant next year if Deion is not there?
No, because the dominance is all based in Shedeur Sanders.
Right.
Like, unless they get another quarterback that can play this well, they're not going 11-0 again. 11-0 is an extremely hard feat to do, and it's only possible due to the fact that Shedeur is probably the best quarterback. He's top 10 quarterbacks in the country, no matter the conference. I genuinely believe that he is top 10 quarterbacks in the country.
Shedeur?
Yes. The thousands of colleges, I don't care. I think Shedeur is top 10.
There are people high on Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, I know what a good quarterback looks like, and I know the kind of throws that they make, and I know how they pinpoint certain plays and darts and whatever I'm about to say nice. Oh my goodness. Number 12 definitely is taking their starting job going into the next season. But yeah, I was gonna say as far as Shedeur, right? The passes, the pinpoint accuracy, placement, and knowing who to go to. Come on now. He's definitely about to be a guy that I'll call him top 10. I don't know if anybody else will, but I'll call him top 10. A Southern is keeping it very simple. They're running a lot of read options, a lot of RPOs. Not saying that they can't work with that, but I think Jackson State has you downloaded, unfortunately, and you need to come with something differently. You are genuinely being downloaded. Jackson State knows everything you're doing. The only thing that is separating them from being able to score and not being able to score is their quarterback being a warrior. And that's what it takes to win games.
No.
Quick pass, he got the first down. So he got a little arm on him too. He came in ready to take this job. I guess I can guarantee that. Do they have another dude calling the plays right now? Well, I guess that is the offensive coordinator, but I don't see Deion.
Yeah, it's looking real filthy already.
Tackle at the line of scrimmage. Jackson State has forced a second down and 10. Yeah, Lamar. I definitely see Shedeur's in. Like, when I say top 10, that's me being modest. If I go off my own pure intentions and what I think, he top 5 easily to me. And he not number 5. I don't see many quarterbacks with this ability. Like, he's a pure slinger of the football. Running is a last resort for him. Running is, he's like Patrick Mahomes, right? He's running when he has to. Everything else is pure arm talent. And that's what many quarterbacks don't do. A lot of dudes just be running. Shador run with intent. He's running because it's available. You'll never see Shador running just because he can. He's using that arm. Oh, man, what a great pass. Unfortunately, Travis Hunter just got mossed. When you see that, you'll see what I'm talking about. They finally tried Travis Hunter, and they mossed him. It wasn't even a great thrown pass, but I think Travis just leaped a little too early. And their offensive line is huge, but that goes to show that, being a great offensive lineman is more about being agile and intelligent and picking off the right blocks than being large. Being large helps on the goal line, but it doesn't help in space. Second and 10. Oh, wow. What an amazing pass that he dropped. Southern's quarterback threw an amazing pass. He's actually a pretty solid quarterback. Threw an amazing pass, and his receiver dropped a pass put right in the bread basket. That's in the bread basket, buddy. That's literally. There's no way somebody could give you a better pass than that. That's a pretty unfortunate situation there. So we got 3rd and 10. Let's see what Jackson's delay of game on the offense. I think was that a false start? Yeah, probably was a false start. Yeah, unfortunately, Southern, you can see how they've won as many games as they have.
Good.
But
I
you
mean,
also can
they're a
see,
good team.
yeah, you can see why Jackson State is undefeated. That's what it looks like. When you're the number 2 team, you win most of your games. When you're the number 1 team, you win all your games.
Yeah, they're a nice team, man. Jackson State, JSU, man, they're gonna be here for a while, man. Hopefully they're gonna still be a dominant team. It's not over, so don't give up on them just yet.
So who you see still beating the Jackson State drum after this? Let's just say a percentage of people.
I mean, I think there's still some people. It's still a lot of awareness around the HBCU schools, even if it's not, even if Deion Sanders is gone. I mean, they have great bowls. I mean, if anything, a lot of people have been brought to the awareness of what's going on in the Swac and the HBCU, the whole situation in general. So I think that's going to be something that sustains itself. People will still be checking for games, especially the big matchups. Is it going to lose a little sizzle? Of course. I mean, you lose in the face of it. I mean, if potentially, So I mean, you can't expect it to be at the level when Deion Sanders is in the building, but I do expect some level of sustainability too. I don't think it's just going to fall apart. People might be trying to act like. I think it's still going to be. They're going to be solid.
Yeah, unfortunately, I see it falling apart because people are fickle, man. That's what it all boils down to. The fact that human beings are fickle. A lot of the people who are supporting Jackson State are also coming from Coach Prime, the reality TV show. And once that reality TV shows goes to Colorado, that's about it. 2 fouls on the offense. holding and a block in the back. They're accepting the penalty. It will be a repeat of third down. The quarterback had just made an amazing throw and picked up a first down, but there's 2 penalties on the play. Yeah, he's a pretty good quarterback. The fact that he's at this HBCU and wasn't starting is insane. But I guarantee you, he's starting tonight for the rest of his career. That's the unfortunate truth. Whoever was starting before him ain't starting no more, and it happens like that.
Yeah, it happens like that, man. It is what it is.
This dude is the truth. He came in the biggest game of his career with the cold arm and heated up. He made a great pass there, but his receiver dropped it, even though he got clobbered. But you're still supposed to hold on to that. If you ever trying to make it to the league, you can't drop shit like that. That's just They're showing Georgia up on LSU 28-7. I guess that's the difference between 9-3 and 12-0. Yeah, number 8 with the walk of shame, dropping a easy potential go for it on 4th down pass. Jackson State with the ball on the 24-yard line. The offense is out there. Let's see if they come out conservative or do they come to destroy Southern.
Yeah, it's looking like it's over.
Yeah, we'll see right now if they want to run the ball to get into halftime and potentially just gain some yardage, or are they going to let Shador go out there and slang? It's commercial now, unfortunately. So Lamont says, I think Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud are top quarterbacks. Everyone else falls behind them. To be honest, I wouldn't even that high on Bryce Young.
No.
Yeah, Bryce Young only I'll say he played better this season, but before this season, he was looking like whatever. I used to be high on this quarterback. I forgot his name, DJ Ugalele, however you say his name. He was for Clemson, and he was the number 1 quarterback coming out of high school. But he's been nothing but awful. I'll use this example, right? When Kyler Murray was coming out of high school, he was the number 1 quarterback in the nation. He was the best dual threat option. He was very fast. If y'all look at them Kyler Murray high school highlights, you will be dumbfounded. He was actually very, 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 very elite. He had an amazing arm, fast, broke tackles, basically destroyed his competition. Then he went to Texas A&M, and I believe this is right after Johnny Manziel had left. And he was awful. He couldn't do nothing with Texas A&M.
You said
I wouldn't say he was, but I just think that it wasn't a fit. The coaches didn't know how to utilize him. The line wasn't as good as maybe when Johnny Manziel was there, because Luke Jokel, I think, was there when Johnny Manziel was there. And I think he had got drafted number 1. And it's just the protection wasn't as great. They expected him to come in and be Johnny Manziel 2.0, but it just wasn't a fit. And so he ended up, I believe, redshirting, if I'm not mistaken. And even if he didn't redshirt, he still was entering the transfer portal. And going to Oklahoma was the best thing he could have ever done. But I look at that situation and understand that, that changed the career. That changed the trajectory of your career. And I almost feel like that's what Prime finna do for Shador. Send him to a situation where he has access to better resources, better rehab, better living, better existence. And Deion Sanders is open enough to, for example, if you watch Coach Prime, or I think it was somebody that was recording when they was doing practice, but he said, I think it was destroying. They started off a practice and they was doing bleachers. I think, destroying with Travis Hunter. They were doing bleachers, and Coach Prime said, "We're gonna see who's been smoking and drinking today." And he understands that's a part of a college atmosphere. And I think that going to Colorado, he'll have less of that to worry about, not in the way of like where it's being done less, but where his players can be taken care of in better ways to combat that. And I think it's a lot of things that's a positive for what he's doing right now. Colorado is a state-of-the-art college. They're just not that great at football. Shador with an easy first down pickup. Ball with Wilkerson. What an amazing plant to get up the field. Brings the ball for to the 1 yard line. 1 yard off the first down, 9-yard run. When you see that, man, that's amazing. I love how he can just plant and go. Running backs who can plant and go have a long career ahead of him. So I don't even know if he's a senior. I'm going to check that out. But hopefully he becomes somebody's – he need to be somebody's backup. I think Javonte Williams is the name. He plays for the Broncos. He's a runner like that. I would say all he got to do is get his core a little bit stronger. I'm not saying it's not strong now, but to where he's more firm in the way that he's moving his body. And I definitely see him becoming a guy that he can be a guy that rushes for 1,000 yards every year. Minimum 1,500. Like his best year would probably be about 1,600 in the NFL if he gets a chance. That's how I'm able to read talent. Like I know running styles and what works. Yeah. Like I wish I ain't gonna front. If I was an NFL scout, I'd draft a Super Bowl team in a few years. I know what elite talent is. A lot of people don't. They just look at, he's not running that fast. Yeah, like I don't even need names. Just show me the play style and the intelligence. I'll put it together. And Deion got his guys playing very selfless. Not an easy thing to do. Selflessness is a rare trait amongst human beings. You said Bryce won the Heisman Trophy before this year. You mean Devontae Smith?
Yeah, man, this shit is crazy. This game right now, I wouldn't know. It's probably not as close as people would have liked it to be. I got 30.
Yeah, this is never gonna be close.
At Jackson State, right? Well, you're gonna see more competitive games at Colorado, don't you think?
My fault. He did win the Heisman, but that was the year before that. But no, I mean, I just don't see that level of high spot and Bryce Young. He's not a Tua, he's not a Mac Jones, and he's not a Jalen Hurts, but he does play for the best team. But what was your question again, Flake? So I can answer that properly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Shit crazy, Nico. Jackson State definitely a dominant team, man. They came in here and did what they were supposed to do. I could see Coach Deion Sanders going back to the locker room and imploring the team to keep the heat on them. Don't you think?
Pick up the first down. Oh yeah, no, he's not a guy that likes to let up. That's one thing that I've learned from watching Deion Sanders coach. He don't let up, and He wants to but that's how it should be. When you cross these lines, we are here to dominate. We're not here to semi-dominate. We're here to destroy you until the whistle is done, until the game's over. 0 on the clock. That's that. I love that mindset, right? That's that ball brother shit. Passing to the for Dallas Daniels. 4th and 8, 4th and 4, my fault. I believe they're going to kick the field goal. I would go for it. Why not? Shador is giving his receivers great passes. It's just that the defense is on it now. And they're doing a little too much passing. I understand, Shador is great, but run the ball. Yeah, they're keeping the offense out there 4th and 4. Just what I was hoping they would do. It was not converted. Turnover on downs. They kind of deserve that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They kind of deserve to not have that work, because not only was that disrespectful, they did too much passing on that drive. All you gotta do is run the ball with one of the best running backs they could put on a Jackson State uniform in the current era. He's the real deal. And I don't say that about a lot of running backs, but he has a very high ceiling. Southern drops their first pass. Quarterback is still putting it where it's supposed to be. Intended quarterback draw. Oh my goodness. He is juking, breaking tackles. His gas tank is crazy right now. McDaniel probably is a quarterback I'm going to be watching going forward. I want to see how his career turns out. I want to see if it's a fluke. Is it just that backup to starter magic? Or is he really this guy? But right now, this dude looks great. Calling a timeout. Oh, never mind. I forgot when you pick up a first down in college, the clock stops. So he picked up the first down. Clock stops. They're running no huddle. Oh, my goodness. He just destroyed Travis Hunter. Oh, my goodness. When you see that play, that's actually brutal. Had Travis Hunter skating. Hey, this better not be the game they're trying to expose Travis Hunter. That's not a threat. They're going to have people going to him for the foreseeable future at that point. They called a timeout. 5 seconds left in the half. They're going for a touchdown. We ain't going for no field goals. You said stop it. You don't know football like that? I've played it for 8 years of my life. I could read a defense better than you can, I'm pretty sure. And read an offense. But if you would like to say I don't know Bryce Young's game, for sure. But what I've watched of him, it wasn't that impressive. He's just a great runner of the football with a bit of an arm talent. I would take Shador over him for a pro-style offense any day of the week. We need Patrick Mahomes archetypes. We don't need Jalen Hurts. Even though Jalen Hurts is playing very well, I would take Patrick Mahomes 10 times out of 10 over a Jalen Hurts archetype. In all honesty, we need a quarterback who not only has a great arm, right? Not only makes great decisions, right? But has a comfortability in the way that he plays the game of football. Pressure he's not paranoid. He deals with it in a very ideal way. He's oblivious to it. He's not very injury prone. That's what I look at Patrick Mahomes as. Not only can he make the circus passes and run when he has to, pressure is not a factor. He still makes the right plays under pressure. He also knows how to hit the running back out the backfield. A lot of, I'll say this right, a lot of quarterbacks who are great quarterbacks are great quarterbacks because they know how to hit the running back out the backfield. Also, there's so many quarterbacks. Jackson State blocks the kick. They're trying to return it. A defensive lineman picks it up. I think that's the Samoan dude. Jackson State with a field goal recovery. That's a lot of pushing and shoving, strangely.
Yeah, right.
I don't
Before halftime, right?
Yeah, I don't understand why. It's not my fault your kick got blocked. But it was a little jaw in the play before.
Right.
Hey, he ain't Samoan, but he is huge. That's a large male.
He's just
Bro,
a male, a male, a male.
a male.
Yeah.
That's a little tank to recover that fumble. Well, not fumble, but block field goal. Offsides on the defense. Wow. And a sportsmanlike conduct on the offense. So they're enforcing both penalties. So they're replaying it down, but they're also dropping them 10 yards back. So they'll get another chance to kick a field goal. Let's see if they get another chance to block a field goal.
Somebody said the blind man will say as well, Patrick is elite.
You see, you were doing well, now you're just talking. That's cap. I watched some Bryce Young. I haven't watched a lot of them, but I'm definitely taking a quarterback like Shador any day over him. I know what attributes to real NFL success. We see it. Just look at the quarterbacks that win Super Bowls. A Bryce Young archetype would have to break the mold, invent the wheel. But we need the guys who are pass first in all situations, not a great runner of the football.
Right. But
I'll say this.
Look,
Football is a very versatile game. Everybody's entitled to their own type of players that they think will win games for them. But there's only a few teams that win it all every year. And those guys have a certain type of quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback is just about everything in football, ain't it?
Yeah.
That shit is just everything.
Not saying he won't be successful, but
you know the Chicago Bears, they had a good team. They had Trubisky down there.
Yeah, I look forward to Bryce Young is basically the quarterback for the Bears. That's all he really is. He got great arm talent.
What happened? Don't they got Fields?
Yeah. That's Bryce Young in a nutshell.
Oh, wow.
And that's what
he's not all that, is he, Justin Fields?
He was in college.
Yeah, he ain't really making much noise right now, is he?
Here and there. I'll say he has some good games here and there, but let's keep it real. If you go look at Justin Fields' college highlights, you're going to see all the same throws. He was throwing the 60-yard bombs on pinpoint accuracy, but he's a runner first who can pass the ball at a high level.
Right.
So is Bryce Young. They kicked the field goal. They converted this time. It's halftime. He said Bryce Young is a pass first quarterback. Now, if I bring up his stats, if I bring up Bryce Young's stats, and I'm about to see what I'm finna see, right? I see it right now. He runs the football.
So my Bryce Young?
Yes. Let me see if I can get rushing yards for the season. I mean, look, I support him. He's local. But I'm just saying, as far as
who's local
quarterback,
he's from
Bryce Young. Yeah. Like, I've always known about him. But the thing is, I just know he's Look, he's iffy to me as far as a quarterback I want to lead my success. It's a reason that Alabama ain't undefeated.
You said it's a reason
You know who,
defeated?
that they're not undefeated. Hey, Tua, I'm pretty sure Tua was undefeated. Jalen Hurts knows undefeated. Those dudes are different. Not saying he ain't good, but I mean, let's pump the brakes. Great quarterbacks come out of Alabama and in college every year.
You're right about that. They just always got the best players for whatever reason. It's because of the team. It's 10:33 right now. We in halftime now. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in with us. Shout out my man Nico Savage in the building. He says, "Okay, Nico, just admit you were wrong about Bryce. He's a pass first QB. Bryce, he all right. These quarterbacks is elite. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing that intrigues me about football. Like I'm not like I said, I got put on football like later. I didn't grow. I grew up more in basketball. Obviously from New York. New York is not the hotbed for football, but there is people who love football in New York, but definitely not how it is when you go to these other regions. You realize that football is king. It's like it's just another beast with football. Especially coming to the South, it's like a religion. You heard?
Yeah.
Your football in the South is like religious. It should like your congregation. Man, they take this shit very serious.
Hey, y'all got a lot of solid teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I realized when we're moving to the South. Is like football is nothing to play with. It's halftime right now, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody rocking with HBCUs. Hey, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Definitely support us in the Cash App. We bringing, we calling the whole game for the people, man. We giving people updates. We rocking out with y'all, man. I want to salute all y'all for tuning in with us tonight. Got a lot of things going on. Lamont says to read the damn stats, Nico. You were wrong, homie.
Nah, I still don't think he's a pass first quarterback. Because soon as anything gets the thing is this, right?
Tell me.
When it comes to quarterbacks who are considered pass first,
right?
This is what I'm getting at, right? Bryce Young, as soon as pressure is on him, he's getting outside the pocket. He's a mobile quarterback. There's a difference between being a pass first quarterback who's not mobile on occasion. Like Bryce Young is a quarterback who's going to pass for sure, but he's a mobile quarterback. And you have to realize he's playing with the best offensive line in the country. Of course, he's going to look to pass if he can. It's completely different. Now, if you put him in a situation where he's playing for like a Chicago Bears, right? Because that's going to be in his future when he gets drafted to a poopy team, right? You're going to see him run the ball a lot. He's not going to sit there and get the ball off in 0.2 seconds like a lot of pass first quarterbacks. He's not going to be Shador where he's one step, drop back pass. Like, it's a difference to this. I don't want to have to break this down on here. But I don't think he understands where I'm coming from because I'm not putting much detail into it. I know what a pass first quarterback is, and it's not him. A lot of those guys have quick reads. A lot of those guys do not use their athleticism to their every play advantage. That's why I use Shador. Like Shador is a guy that, I mean, he runs the ball, obviously, but it's only when necessary. He's not even looking to be mobile. Most times he's in a pocket, dropping back, ready to throw a pass, and barely moving around unless the play breaks down. Bryce Young is a guy, as soon as the pressure is on, he's out. That's not Patrick Mahomes. That's more Jalen Hurts. And it's fine. He's still a good quarterback. And when he goes to the NFL, I want to see if he can, change a franchise around. But I don't see it personally. No disrespect. It's not his fault. It's just that I got to see his ability to become a guy that is a quick drop back 3 steps, first, second read, gets the ball out to the running backs at the next level. He's playing for Alabama. Alabama is when you play for Alabama, you're like playing for Jackson State in their competition. Every team is Southern, and you're Jackson State when you're Alabama. Literally. So that's why I don't even value it to that level anyway. It was impressive when someone like Joe Burrow was coming from LSU and changed the program from being sometime winners to undefeated. That's impressive. Those are the quarterbacks that I'm looking at. Like, he's not Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a guy who does not run the ball, but he has athleticism. Complete difference here in play style.
Good point, Nico.
And we've all broken down film. Being an elite coach does not give you a barometer of having an elite opinion in football. Opinions on football are shared every day by millions of people. And a lot of people are right, a lot of people are wrong. But in this
You're right about
situation,
that.
look, we'll see. Look, it's the long game. I don't be wrong about a lot of the shit I talk about, and you'll find out soon. But I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be Bryce Young's last year. And if he plays another one, shout out to him. But when he goes to the NFL, you'll see what I mean. And when Shador goes to the NFL, you'll see what I mean. That's the true test of anything. I would say I'm wrong. I would say that I'm wrong if I seen Bryce Young in the NFL playing exactly the way that you say he plays. But it's college right now, so we probably got like a year, and we'll touch on this topic again. You and I will, of course, come to battle on this same topic in about a year. I look forward to it. Now, we're going to have to wait like 2 years for Shador, but you think Shador is nice. But I just mean in the way of like, I think Shador is a true pass first quarterback. Like, if you give Shador slight pressure and 100 passes, he's going to throw 100 passes before he thinks about running. Bryce Young is such an athlete to where he can do either or. But that's the thing, his brain will be thinking about either or. Shador don't think about nothing but passing the ball until it's time to run. But how about this one? Where do we see Bryce Young going? What about that conversation? What NFL team do you see him suiting up for? You said Travis Hunter is not going anywhere. Why do you believe that, other than the girlfriend? Going to Colorado, like, that means nothing. If she stays in Atlanta, guess what? She either get with the breadwinner or get left. Push come to shove, she will move out there.
That don't mean I do. What you saying? He making it seem like that means something.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but that's Travis Hunter. I get it. He looked like Jabba Loke, but I mean, he's still him.
Yeah.
You said whoever drafts him, yawn whoever drafts him. That's hilarious. Well, when whoever drafts him, are you breaking up, Flight? Look, whoever drafts him, you will see exactly what I mean. And we'll be back here, and I'll be keying.
Is my connection good?
I heard that pretty well, but at first you was just cutting out.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just looking forward to Bryce Young looking like Justin Fields. I'm be keying. We're going to be right here, Lamont. Unless he play like Joe Burrow, where or Mac Jones, the dudes who are true pocket quarterbacks, I'm be keying.
Can you hear me better?
I heard, can you hear me better? And you cut out. No. Every quarterback seems like a pocket quarterback for Alabama. They come to the league and do different things. I've been watching Alabama for a very long time. I just haven't been watching the Bryce
Yeah.
era.
What's your favorite college team?
I mean, it used to be Bama. I used to watch a lot of Oregon, USC, and Bama. But I watched Bama because of Derrick Henry. So I came in during that era and I watched a bit of them afterward. But for the most part, I've watched from AJ McCarron to, I believe after that was the Jalen Hurts and Tua era. And then they have the Bryce and Mac Jones era. Yeah, of course, Alabama quarterback's overrated. But I'm just saying, look, we're going to let Lamont put all his thoughts on what he think Bryce Young is just for him to get to the next level. And again, I'm be kikiing. I've broken down film with coaches as I played for years. And I know how to read defenses and assignments. I mean, when you've played football that young, it's second nature. You don't need to break down shit with people. You've done it.
You used to play football?
Yes. I was an offensive lineman. I don't think he understands. To be an offensive lineman, your intellect and being able to read the game has to be so much higher than the average football player. You got to read so many assignments. Like, literally. You got to read and understand so many defenses and rushes and so much offensive, especially because I played not only guard, I played tackle. Only thing I didn't play was center, which are the true quarterbacks of the line. But I played each side of the line.
Which one you like better?
I'm left-handed, so I always prefer to be on the left.
Okay.
And I prefer to be a guard. No, I wouldn't say burnt, but it's more so like this, right? When you play tackle versus guard, when you play tackle, you have a lot of faster guys that you have to deal with. There's a lot of those guys that are always trying to rush from far away distances, and my fault for my dog going crazy. But you typically have to deal with a lot smaller guys. A guard, you typically got to deal with a lot of nose tackles, maybe some linebacker blitzes. I wouldn't say it's easier, but your responsibilities are more direct. Versus the tackles, they usually try to spread you out, beat you to the inside, take your strength away, don't let you power step. Tackle is very difficult. That's why they get paid the higher percentage. That's why every team is looking for a tackle, by the way. That's why they get drafted number 1 and number 2 overall. It's a very difficult part. The entire line is difficult, but when you have a tackle that has to deal with somebody that can run a 4.7, 4.8, 4.5, sometimes a 4.3 these days, it's a completely different monster. Completely different monster from just dealing with a fat nigga in front of you. And then sometimes that's a problem because you might get one of them athletic Aaron Donald types. So that's why guard and center is very difficult too.
Would the center be fast?
Centers are usually smaller. Yeah, it's very rare you'll get a center that's really big. Nowadays, a lot of NFL centers are probably like 6'1", 6'2", and probably 280 pounds, maybe 290. But it's typically the guards who are ranging from 6 foot to 6'6", and they probably 320, 310, 330 pounds. And the tackles, now that's where it get really creative. Some tackles are really tall, some tackles are not. Some tackles are really agile, and some are not. It's just the way you play the position. If you can read guys properly, engage and disengage, that's why you see a lot of teams tackles, right? A lot of them typically are athletic, but then you got some teams who have maybe smaller and or less athletic tackles. It depends on schemes too. Some people don't even allow the tackles to get abused. Like somebody like Patty Mahomes, you don't really ever see pressure because the ball's already gone or he's outside the pocket to where a lot of linemen typically stay in the pocket because they'll be an illegal man downfield in most cases trying to go help out and do weird shit. But we're at halftime now. The halftime report is just about over.
Yeah, it's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to all y'all in the building. Lamont still going crazy. They look for tackles to be long
Yeah.
with good feet.
Yeah, Lila, we enjoy conversations, just talks.
But I
Now,
know
when you say
football talk.
yawn, then it's like, I don't know if that's to be disrespectful, but it's just conversation. It don't really ever extend that far with me.
Yeah.
But what I can
Lamont
say
definitely
is,
has to. Yeah.
oh no, I was gonna say, a lot of tackles do have to be long with good feet, but then you might got some guys that's 6'3" or 6'4" who are, oh my goodness, my fault. They showing a highlight of Montana with this amazing interception return for a touchdown. That was a white dude with sweet feet. I couldn't believe what I was just watching. And then it's a 75-yard, but oh my goodness.
What was it? What position?
A running back just had a 75-yard run for North Dakota, but Montana, they I don't know if it was a corner or a safety, but we know Montana probably has the highest white population. Not probably.
Yeah.
I think their white population is what, like 95%. It's actually somewhere insane. But I think that was a white corner, one of the rare human beings on planet Earth, and returned the ball for a touchdown.
That's crazy.
So it's 10-33. Jackson State up. 23-point lead. I don't see any type of comeback available. If they do, it's because the quarterback for Southern has went complete God mode.
He went ape on her.
Yeah, he would have to go God mode to turn this into a game. But I don't see it happening.
Bruh. He said, I don't see it happening. Damn, Nico think it's all she wrote already. Damn, just started. I'm playing halftime.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Started. It's over. They let them get out too much. You can't let the team jump out on you like that.
Yeah, like it's just about over.
Especially if you.
But it's their fault. It's their fault. Keep it real with you.
They didn't play good enough.
I'll say this, right? A team like Jackson State, they do usually start really fast and hard, and then they kind of like die off a little bit. But I don't know. I don't see it really like. I don't see it being enough for this team to come back. Not tonight, at least. Damn, I don't know what's up with my dog. I apologize. I mean, she usually is like this, unfortunately, but that shit annoying.
Oh, what kind of dog you got?
She's a Belgian Shepherd, or let's just say a Belgian Malinois. Malinois, however you say that.
Them dogs be a whole lot of work.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want no pets right now.
no, I wouldn't recommend anyone to get a dog unless you like are seeking companionship in animals.
Right.
But for me personally,
it's not easy.
Yeah, if I had a choice, definitely would not have a dog right now.
Bro.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
I would not want no dog right now.
Yeah, that's no offense to her. I love her, but if it was 100% my decision, this motherfucker would be gone tonight. Oh man, but
Yeah, last time I had a dog, that shit was way too much work.
He said dogs are better than cats.
Wow.
Oh, she already been fed. The thing is, I don't know what it is, but if she sees a man, 10 times out of 10 she's gonna bark. I don't know why it is, but she hates men. She don't really do it to women too much. But I don't know. Maybe it's something in her archetype.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
dogs like that.
Yeah, I don't understand it, but I try to. Like, I've never really had a dog, so I've only had her for like a year. So I'm not really dog savvy. I haven't had a dog my entire life.
Yeah. That dog's alive. Salute to all y'all in the building in the chat, man. Shout out Kit Bennett, Lamont, all y'all in the building, all my JSU fans. That's rocking with the chat. Hit the like
He
button.
said West Virginia
Support.
has the highest percentage of 50 states. It has the least diverse population.
West Virginia?
Yeah. I see you asking that, Lamont, but I'm not gonna dox myself.
Right.
Maybe one day.
Right. West
Louis, you
Virginia.
have to save the lore. Shout out to Basil though, and shout out to Lamont. Shout out to Kip Bennett. You guys
Shout out
keeping
to
us
all
alive, keeping us out here. Basil in West Virginia, so he can attest to that.
And Bezos in West Virginia? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Salute to West Virginia.
he can
He's
attest to it.
past to West Virginia.
He said
That's like
Shador's getting over 300 yards passing in this game for sure.
So they film gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah, no, I see this game ending probably around, because at first I thought Jackson State was probably gonna get it to 60, but I forget they do run out of gas like in the third and fourth, so they probably gonna score about 2 more touchdowns. They probably get 40 something, and I see Southern probably getting around 20. I see their quarterback coming out. They told him the job is yours. He's gonna play with ease, and he's gonna come out there and look to whoop ass.
Right. Definitely.
So glad you're able to join us. Thought you might be chopping wood all day.
Yeah.
He said, "What do you think the racist author that wrote that Turner Diaries is from? West Virginia. You sure it's not Montana? I mean, let me go bring up West Virginia, because Montana's a pretty big state. That's why it's also as significant to the population being not diverse at all.
Yeah, I ain't never been to Montana. You?
No, I'll try it out one day. They got a 0.6% African American percentage. I don't know if I would go there and feel 100% welcome, but the percentage of white alone is 88.7. All right, let's bring up West Virginia demographics. So yeah, they right in front of them. So West Virginia is 92.52% black. It said 3.5% African American and 2 or more races / Asian. Oh, Asian is 0.79%. 2 or more races, 2.47. I don't know. I mean, I would like to go places, man. I guess they just put a fear of just being discriminated against. I'll be honest. It's rightfully so sometimes. He said it's not a very populated state. I'm assuming you're referring to Montana. Yeah, it is a lot of land and space. Wilkerson with the first down carry picks up about a yard. Second down. Hey, West Virginia is a very small area, though. Let's keep it real.
That's
Virginia's
facts.
not that big.
Remember, West Virginia is own state.
Yeah, another small state. The Virginias are a very small area. I mean, they ain't New York small, but you know, they're pretty small.
New York is a big state.
Shit.
I just think of the boroughs. Like, I'm not thinking of the state.
Man. Flight tripping. Said New York a big state.
It is. You gotta look at the
Nah,
whole thing. You gotta look at the whole thing. It's not as
New
big as
York
yours
ain't
though.
that big.
It's not as I don't think it's not as big as Texas or yours.
Yeah, no, I understand that. New York ain't that big though.
Cali a different beast.
Yeah, it's so different that everybody through sections of California is different people. South is nothing like the middle of California, and the middle is nothing like the north of California. West Virginia got a lot of beautiful mountains. We got good and bad people like all states. Beautiful mountains is crazy, but I guess that's why they, mountaineers. Ain't that what they is? You said, "Damn, Simmons, what's going on with you?" I'm sorry, I ticked them off with the Bryce Young conversation. I apologize, genuinely. And New York ain't big at all. Flight just got an affinity for the state. You know what I'm saying? Hometown.
Wow.
And you almost can't even consider upstate New York, New York. Almost can't even consider that. She really still barking. You have to go beat the hell out of her. Nah, I ain't gonna do that, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely gonna have to put you in the cage, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. Jackson State punting the football. The punt is blocked. Oh man, Southern fumbled it, but it's still a block punt nonetheless. Said a bunch of mountains of West Virginia and bad drivers. That seems like a very bad demographic to have.
Wow.
So Jackson State is not looking too hot right now.
Jackson State. What you mean? Look like they're cooling down?
Maybe both teams are. They both can't complete no passes and catch shit.
Yeah.
Both teams looking pretty poo-poo right now.
Well, good thing Jackson State got out to such a lead, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what the best part of Jackson State is. They always go out and start pretty fast, and then you see the ass that's behind every time the third and fourth quarter come around. You see a lot of people come to West Virginia to see mountains and rent cabins. For real? Number 12, nice little stiff arm, picking up. Oh my, he's really like a good quarterback. He can go somewhere and really be great. But he picked Southern, so he better make this team great going into next season.
Yeah, some of these other HBCUs go. I mean, some of these other players pick the different schools what to compete against Jackson State.
Yeah, potentially, because I have no clue. I had no clue who McDaniel was, but I know him after today. Blazer Bobcat, appreciate you watching and listening from Albany, Georgia. Hoping Jack State's hold on to win. One more
Shout out
from
all the
Deion
people.
Sanders.
Shout out, everybody rolling in. Hit the subscribe button for more coverage, ladies and gentlemen. Support us in the Cash App so we can continue to bring streams to you much better than the one that you heard before. You know, that's what we're trying to do here at Flight Sports. I want to appreciate everybody that
Amazing
support us.
pass. Oh my goodness. McDaniel throws a dart. Southern scores. Wow. Bro, he's going to become a household name in Southern tonight. 17 to 33. We're going to assume they make the kick. Wow. What a great pass. I'm talking about that was breadbasket. He got a cannon on him. He threw it between two defenders right in the basket. Uh-oh. It's what I feared the most.
Well, what happened?
He's turning into a monster.
Who's Shadora?
No, hey, McDaniel.
Who
He
carving
might
them
be,
up?
he finna become the worst nightmare. If Southern can get another stop, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I would say Basin South Central's in California. Los Angeles. I mean, Lamont already know I went to manual arts, but the thing is, right, my years of getting to varsity, we actually had a coach that was more smart than a good coach. He was kind of like a nerd. Niggas used to laugh at him for that though. But I didn't really laugh at him. I always thought it was I guess it was my first experience dealing with a real like foreign dude. Well, I ain't gonna call him foreign. He was from Arkansas, but what I'm saying is like somebody from a different area. Like most people that I ever met was from a specific area. But he came in with a country accent, breaking down Phil, all types of shit, talking about his old college and all the shit he did. He was a weirdo ass nigga, but you know, we definitely welcome his difference. Well, me at least. Everybody else used to talk trash, but I welcome different people. Trash doesn't mean that you're not smart. You just don't have able bodies. Like if manual arts, and the thing is, right, manual arts was just in a college champ, I'm gonna say high school championship, right? Recently. I didn't know that. Somebody told me about that against Crenshaw. I would say this. If manual arts had a pipeline, they would have never been trash. But one thing that Crenshaw did was they had a pipeline. The Snoop Football League, when the Crenshaw Bears, the little babies and whatnot, they get to become great football players as children and get straight to Crenshaw as a high school. Same with Dorsey. Some of them dudes make a decision and they get recruited well, and they pick between those schools who have a pedigree and develop players. But you know, pipeline matters. You said Clippers just got smoked by the Kings. We're on commercial right now, so bear with me. That was an amazing dart thrown from Southern's quarterback McDaniel. We're gonna have to check for him going forward. He might really be like he got NFL potential after this game. He's playing in front of the world, and he's bringing something the number one quarterback could not right off the bench. I do know that you know, we love our basketball here too. So I'll give a little basketball update while we're on commercial. The Clippers did get beat 96 to 123. Uh, I guess they still don't have Paul George or Kawhi Leonard. I've never seen two more injured superstars in my entire life. I'm just upset even thinking about this team. It's because I'm also from LA.
They played already, right?
Yeah, 123-96. Kings went ahead and put that. No, Kings put that whooping on them.
Like the bean.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. We got Bucks and Hornets on right now. Bucks are winning 20-18. When will LaMelo be back? Who knows? Until then, I don't even know that the Hornets exist.
I said by New Year's, we should see Melo. We should see Melo. If not by New Year's, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna rush him back. I think they're gonna strengthen that knee even further. So he might be cleared, or he might be about to be cleared, but they still ain't gonna let him play. You know, they're
Yeah,
probably
so
gonna
we're gonna have
hold
to
him
bring
out.
this dog indoors.
Oh, you got him outside?
No, I'm sorry. No, she outside for sure. We're gonna have to bring that motherfucker indoors. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No,
This is ridiculous.
Them dogs hate to be outside. At least you actually bring yours inside. I don't like the people who have a dog and they just leave it outside. I'm like, why the hell did you buy that dog?
No, she be inside for the most part. It's just she's intelligent enough to say she's intelligent enough to let you know when she has to poop or pee. So that's all that really matters. When you have a dog that is undisciplined, yeah, that's a problem. But
That's
that's
a
the only
give
reason
it
she's
away.
not outside because of this.
They
She's
giving it
so
away out the door.
territorial,
Yeah.
very territorial. Third down from Jackson. Oh my! Don't let this. Come on now. It's third. I haven't reported on that. I'm sorry, but it's third down. Third and 4. Don't let Southern get a stop, because if they get a stop, it's 11 minutes left in the third quarter. If they get a stop, GG. I'm sorry. I am on the McDaniel hype train. Like, I know Shador is nice, but it seems like they always run out of steam. Okay, Jackson State picks up the first down. Nice pass to number 5, Hooks. He said Dorsey players came from Baldwin Park, Jesse Owens. Yes. And they had that nice, weird sandy turf field. I always like playing there for that reason, even though it was a bit slippery. Nice little pass to Dallas Daniels. Second down and 6. I would say probably the last solid player to really come from Dorsey was Jadon Mickens. Just like in the NFL currently still.
I don't think I ever heard of him.
He was on the Bucks when they won the Super Bowl. He was a return man. Unfortunately, no, for Crenshaw, D'Anthony Thomas didn't quite get the NFL career we hoped he got. Dallas Daniel breaking tackles, picks up a first down. It seems like they're finally back in sync. Somebody drank their Gatorade. They remembered how to play. Nice pickup by Rico, number 11. They're finally moving the ball again. Shador finally playing with a little bit of swagger again. Nice pass off the backfield to Wilkerson. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out Bays. That game was on early. That was a matinee.
Yeah, Mavericks and Knicks. Let me get the score for that one too.
No, that game came on I think this morning, like early.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely finna. We're gonna talk about it if y'all lost. Hold on. Oh, y'all did 120 to 100.
The Knicks will be all right though. They're doing better. Just
Yeah,
saying
I
they're
see.
not they're not where they need to be, but they're better than they was back in the day. At least like a year ago. They look a little like they did something.
We're gonna talk about that
So
30 bomb Luka drop.
oh Lord.
37 assists, 8 boards.
The Luka's the
Nice run
problem.
with Wilkerson. It was an aggressive run, but it was only able to pick up a yard. Hardaway with 28. Oh man, Timmy played 28 minutes, 28 points. That's crucial. And we lucky I'm on a basketball stream right now, because I would be shitting on the Bulls right now. But we back with Jackson State. Deion Sanders drops back, punt fake, moving outside the pocket, throws a dart. It's well defended. Southern is playing a lot better. I think they finally found their stride. This is how it happens in football a lot. Sometimes you just got to find your stride, find your momentum, find your swagger. Everybody starts to play motivated as a team, play together. These quarterbacks for Jackson State, the backup ones, is doing some crazy sign language right now. Well, that's the future of Jackson State. 2 white quarterbacks. Shador throws a dart, picks up the first down. Powers with a first down. Knicks are definitely trash. I'm glad we could, all agree on something. Even though Julius did almost drop like 40 a couple games ago, he's so inconsistent. Like if he wasn't a Knick, he'd be better. But unfortunately, all right, let me not go there. Shador and
Yeah, I'm about
shotgun.
to say you
Roll,
trouble.
roll out the pocket, throws the ball into the dirt. We got a flag. Let's see who is on. Holding, defense, 10-yard
Got
penalty.
light. They say that's crazy. I said that they got light the beam chance in LA. So damn, Sacramento done took over LA. You know, LA and any team that's winning, they rolling with the Warriors. They rolling with this one, with that one.
Well, I have to tell you, we're firmly back on that Lakers bandwagon.
Yeah, 'cause
80
they
drop.
winning. They showing you some
Exactly.
life.
And not just that, whoop Giannis ass. They've been talking about Giannis whooping on 80 for years. 80 dropped 44 on that young bull. Shador with the handoff to Wilkerson. Wilkerson picks up a good 4.5 yards, 5 yards. Second down. Second and 6. 4-yard run. So if the Knicks could just get a number one, they'd be a solid team. Potentially. I see Jackson State breathing heavy. Their line seems to be not very well conditioned. Because I just seen one of the laziest blocks I've ever seen in my life. Fortunately, Shador got the ball out in seconds, or a second and a half. And then, see, that's how you know when people are tired. Jackson State just had a false start.
Yeah, they're
I
winding
see.
down.
I could read that. You know what I'm saying? You might not think I'm intelligent enough to understand football, but I know when a line is tired and when they're finna make a mistake. False start. Get these big hogs some water, please. These dudes is out here dying.
It's wild out here. So they're getting tired. Hopefully they can close.
Shador with a dart. Oh, he almost caught it. Right out his grasp. He dropped it. Well, the one thing I will give credit to is Shador. I mean, he's getting the ball out the best he can to his receivers. But this could get ugly. Let's go ahead and put that out there. This could get ugly, guys. This could get real ugly. They line up to kick a field goal, 4th and 9. They make the field goal 36-17. One thing that they did do was what is a positive from the drive is they controlled the possession of the football for a very long time. That really matters. We're now on commercial. I love it, man. I love parody in games. This would have been very fun because we love when Jackson State is dominating and blowing people out. But now we have an unlikely star, a guy who wasn't even slated to start. I don't know if he's even started a game for his team all season. He might not have started a game for his team all season, but he's starting tonight, and he's looking like a future star of Southern. He's got college coaches from other schools ready to call and get a sneaky link. He got college coaches ready to sneaky link. That's how well he's playing right now. They went to his Facebook page, his Instagram. They looking for family members. You know what I'm saying? They going through who got the same last name throughout his entire friend list, who he went to school with, and they trying to get his number right now. That's how bad it is right now.
Salute to Bays, everybody. We will have an NBA stream, tonight as well.
Let me see who playing. I know I'm gonna have to eat. I'm a string Elden Ring, but man, I gotta eat something. We got Rockets and Warriors, but I don't think the Warriors are starting anybody of importance. No offense. No offense to the dudes coming off the bench. But I think they're sitting their starters. Yeah, they said the Warriors will rest Clay. They'll rest Steph. I'll say it's just no one else on the Warriors is sitting. All right, just Klay Thompson then. Maybe you see some stuff. Maybe you won't.
Shout out to everybody rocking with Flight Sports. Shout out Kit Bennett.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. We now have Jackson State coming back on. Southern with the ball. Right now they're showing off the sonic boom of the South. Jackson State's band. It's like everybody is happy but unhappy at the same time, considering the fact that Deion Sanders, this might be his last game. Imagine that, right?
That's the vibe that you sensing.
Yeah, like imagine that, right? Like you have a coach that, or let's just say any of us, we go to a college, right? And it's not a big college. We just pick a college that suits us and our future endeavors. And you get somebody like Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is not a regular guy. It's not just a cornerback. It's not just a Hall of Famer. This is probably top 2 all time as far as his position. And he not too. But we can have a debate if he is too. But that's monumental. Then he brings 2 more superstars with him, his children. And then he bring a 3rd superstar, the #1 player in the country. Come on now, that's not regular. You meeting these dudes who are like unicorns, all in your face. Oh my goodness, what another amazing pass. But it was out of bounds. It was right in his hands, though. Yeah, that's good. Klay Thompson's an intelligent man. Don't play. But I thought I was reading earlier on Twitter. That's why I'm going to have to stop going on Twitter. That all the Warriors starters was out. Nice defensive play. They swat up the ball. It's 3rd and 10 for Southern right now. We'll see if they're able to pick up a first down. If not, it's probably heading toward it's probably swinging back to Jackson State way. This is all it takes in football, a bit of momentum changes. Southern had a momentum, but guess what? They kept Southern off the field for like 7 minutes. That'll take your momentum away. What a fucking pass. Oh my, McDaniel just throws an amazing dart to pick up a first down. This is unreal. Who is this guy? And why is he playing the game of quarterback so well? I'm in awe right now. Another amazing pass, but
You talking
fortunately,
about from the Southern quarterback?
yes, Jackson State was able to get a hand on it. Yes, I'm in awe, bro. I've never seen. You've seen this, but you see it from top schools, the predominantly white institutions where they have these top 5 schools where they have great, uh, bench players that are ready to start next year. This dude is blowing my mind right now with some of these throws he's converting. It's 3rd and 10 right now. 2 swatted passes from Jackson State. Let's see if he converts again. If not, this is exactly what Jackson State needs to stomp on the neck of Southern. I look forward to Southern making this a battle, but right now we of course are rooting for Jackson State. But I am in awe at this quarterback play. I have to give my respect when I see it. I know what making great plays looks like.
No moral victories.
Wow, he just took off on a quarterback draw. Oh my God, 30-yard touchdown. Bro, he's trying to make me tear up right now. This nigga's reaching another level. I am in awe. If you guys are watching this with me, I am in awe. 3rd and 10. He drops back. 1 foot plant. I'm gone. 30-yard touchdown. I am in awe. This quarterback is setting himself apart from the guy that they had starting. They had number 11 starting. Don't even know his name. Number 11 came in, provided 3 turnovers to put Jack. If we're going off of pure football without turnovers, he's winning the game. This quarterback, McDaniel, is winning the game. Jackson State is simply ahead because of turnovers, which is what you need to win games. But this quarterback, McDaniel, we have to look out for him. We have to respect what we're seeing right now. I'm looking at greatness. We're looking at somebody who woke up today and was sitting on the bench, booty cold on that iron bench.
That he got
Or
his
aluminum.
opportunity.
And
then he got his opportunity.
I have cable. It's on ESPN too.
Yeah, you gotta stay ready. Bro, you the backup.
I teared up a little bit.
Well, it was inspirational.
It's inspirational. Oh man, you don't understand. I not only do I love an underdog, but he's really delivering right now. This isn't like something regular. This is like life changing. He'll never be the same man ever after today. The level of greatness that he's displaying, number 11 will never see the field again. Number 11 will never be starting for us. Number 11 starting days for Southern are over, baby. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you.
He said that shit was inspirational. Dude just came off the bench and started carving up the defense. You got to stay ready, man. And that's what the backup. That's embodies a backup. Every backup gotta have that. Shout out to you, Kip, and everybody in the chat, man. Which are 2 cents.
It definitely was. It was inspirational. I can't even lie, man. Because this is like.
Oh, you know, Nico can get emotional.
Yeah, this is the stuff of legends, man. This is what they preach about. If you've played sports and the coaches be trying to get greatness out of you, and you hear the preaching This is what they talking about. This is the shit that they've wrote about in the Bibles and the Qurans. This is the stories of greatness that you are seeing unfold in front of you. A man against all odds is trying to come in and create an upset. And he's doing it with perfection. And we'll see if Jackson State can either hold off or crush his spirit and leave him in defeat. Damn, sound like Dex, huh?
So wow.
Hey, number 11 definitely hitting that transfer portal. His days of starting at Southern are over. He watching from the cold bench where number 12 booty was, and now his booty cold on the bench, knowing that that's where it's going to be for the rest of his Southern career. It's something. This nigga got the nerve to look like Steph Curry too. First 11 games, he has 112 yards passing. That means he hasn't played much till today. He has more yards passing in a few quarters than his entire season. That means number 11 had the job all year, except for a couple plays. And number 11 will never see the field again. Not for this team. Unless he get hurt, bro. I'm sorry. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over, man. Go ahead and put in your resignation papers. Because if you ain't quitting, they firing you. It's over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is, though, man. Sometimes somebody outperforms you. Southern, I think that was with a face mask. I think that was a face mask. Yeah, I think they just committed a face mask. Number 9. Repeat first down. Well, not repeat, but 15-yard penalty. First down. Oh, horse collar tackle. First and 10. Deion Sanders. I ain't gonna front. Shador playing real lazy right now. Like this team can't come back on him. We can't be settling for these lazy short passes. Not that he's settling for them, but what I mean is keep your mechanics good all the way through. That's the only knock I do have about Shador. He's like a Cam Newton archetype when it comes to his swagger. Like Cam Newton is so good that he cheats the game sometimes. And I see that with Shador right now. Santee Marshall with a 3-yard run, probably 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2. You say he can transfer to Bethune-Cookman or Mississippi Valley. Will be every accepting of number 11 for sure. We have an injury. I can't see his jersey number, but it's for Southern. We have our 2 wonderful black female trainers attending to him right now. His name is number 3, Harris.
What's his name?
Number 3, Harris. Let's hope he's okay. He needs help to get off the field. I think he went too long to tackle. Probably gave himself a stinger. Body got all numb and frozen. He'll be back though. 3rd and 4. Shador drops back. Amazing throw. Caught by number 10, Gaines.
Big pickup.
That was nice.
What you got over there to eat, Nico?
We got some plant-based chicken and rice by
What
Gardein. Check it out.
What you on some vegan shit?
Always been on it, but now I'm just trying to pair the workouts with it. So, probably gonna hit the gym in the morning. Even though I'm still sore, it doesn't matter. But this is like my 2nd week doing it, and I'm gonna try to be consistent with it. Going every week. Santee Marshall with a quick burst, picks up about 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
Y'all about to say Southern are jumping into this game.
To be honest, that quarterback jumping into the game.
Sometimes you gotta sit the starting quarterback out.
Yeah, this is monumental. I'm gonna be talking about him for a few days. Shador with a great pass. Oh my goodness, touchdown. Look at that back shoulder throw and a low pass at that. When you guys see that, holy. He did the oh my goodness. 42-24. Jackson State back on the board. You look at that pass. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to Shador. Hey, Shador got to show him he a big dog too. That's how it worked. That's the legends that we talking about, right? You got a big dog that stepped up to challenge you. You got to be a big dog to finish and win at the end. So this is a great game right now. It's still 1:29 left in the 3rd quarter. It can go either way. But let's see if Shador's fire is ignited again. Let's see if he's ready to continue to either destroy this team, or is he willing to let Southern come in and spoil their amazing path to victory? So now we're setting up for kickoff, showing off the Jackson State band. Deion Sanders is 26 of 38,
Shador
293 yards. I'll say this though. Jackson State Tigers are fired up. Let's see if they can get the momentum back on their side and be insurmountable for this Southern team.
We're gonna
McDaniel
have
back on the field
too. So make sure everybody pull up for that Tyson Fury. I seen that fight, Basil. It was by TKO.
Yeah, I checked that out.
Wilder about to fight Ruiz. Wilder gonna get another shot. Wilder gonna destroy Ruiz. And he gonna get a chance to fight Fury. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the biggest fight of the summer. Just wait on that. because whoever win the Wilder Ruiz fight is mandatory for Fury. So everybody know Wilder, even though Wilder was getting his behind work, it's still a big money fight. That's Wilder and Fury. You never know. Wilder gonna go for his revenge. This is gonna be the fourth time they fought.
Hey, you trying to see Wilder lose 3 times?
Listen, nah, the way Fury beat him down, man. You gotta get your lick back. You gotta go and
trying
listen.
to see Wilder lose 3 times,
The first fight was a draw. The last 2 was just violation. Is that you can't go out like that. But I tell you what, Wilder, he beat everybody except for him. So that's one thing you gotta give him. And what he did to Hellenius, I like what he doing though, because everybody else he just dispatching them. It's not even no contest. So it's like, I think Wilder is still the number 1, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta double check now.
We need Usyk. We need Anthony Joshua. Put these guys out there, man.
Wilder beat both of them. But that'll be a good fight.
I see him beating Joshua. Usyk is kind of the guy.
I think Wilder beat Usyk too. I think Wilder just hell bent to prove that the only person who beat him was Fury.
We need to see it. Stop fighting these bums. Get these dudes with names in the ring.
Yeah, Ruiz ain't a bum, but I just don't think he's
I like Ruiz. No, Ruiz that's a fight I'm waiting to see. Like, you got to get a Ruiz, you got to get an Usyk, you got to get an AJ.
His next fight is against Ruiz. The Wilder fight.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You had to get him. I don't want to see no more. Whatever he just fought, the fake Tyson Fury. I don't want to see no more of that. I want to see the top names. Give me a Ruiz.
I like what the WBC doing. The WBC is doing that. Like stepping in and making fights mandatory.
Yes,
so you gotta
need that.
Because they can't hide it. We're gonna get into those too, some boxing streams as well shortly. Because you're not long though. Just hop on for like 30, 45 minutes talking boxing.
Hey, Fury is still the greatest fighter I've ever seen at heavyweight. I ain't changing my stance.
Yeah,
there's not a fighter in the history better than Fury.
Probably not. You mean in that division, or you talking about just in general?
Heavyweights. Name me a heavyweight in history you think can beat Fury, and I will name you your name as a liar.
You can't. Fury is a beast though. He beat down everybody. He got skill, and that's the problem. He a heavyweight with a lot of skill.
And he's 6'9".
That's the problem.
Too much arm length.
He fighting like he a damn middleweight or something, lightweight.
At 280. 280 moving with sweet feet.
It's elusive. It's everything.
Strength. Elusive strength. Can take a punch.
Speed too.
Speed. Who with arms that long with speed?
Yeah, I go. If you Wilder, you got to be concerned because he was picking. It looked like he got Wilder's number. Certain fighters just got your number.
Yes. I hope to God he don't fight Wilder again. I'm not trying to see our greatest Mandingo warrior going out on his back again. Not trying to see that again. Fight anybody but Wilder. That's the best we got for him. Wilder beat the shit out of Lennox Lewis. Yeah, he's too big and too strong, man. And he's too smart. Like Wilder, I'm gonna say Fury isn't somebody that makes unintelligent boxing things. Like how can I word this better? He don't make unintelligent boxing mistakes is what I'm trying to say. You don't see him get caught with some. Only time he got caught with some crazy shit was fighting Wilder. And the only reason he did that is because he said he wanted to bring the type of fight that Wilder fights to him and beat him at it. And he did. They was slugging. That last fight, they was slugging. And guess what? He left on top. The fight before that, he just wanted to be a big body leaning on him, tiring him out. Couldn't do nothing with it. Had him so perplexed. He said he got stone in his damn gloves. He said that man got a goddamn cement foot in his gloves. That's how crucial that one was. The first fight, I admit, he was out of shape. He was coming off whatever depression and drugs he was just abusing. Imagine if Tyson Fury wasn't a serial drug abuser. Imagine if Tyson Fury wasn't a depressed lad.
Yeah, he went through a lot of stuff to get right.
That's what I'm saying. And he's still great. Imagine if Tyson Fury never had these shortcomings. He's still undefeated with them. This nigga ate himself out of shape. He was depressed. His hair was leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's all types of shit. But imagine if he didn't have that. How much greater he could be. We back. Southern got the ball. 4th and 2. Jackson State with a great stop. Jackson State forces a turnover on downs. That's crazy. They finally got their spark back. I'm sorry to tell you, Tyson Fury beat the shit out of George Foreman. He couldn't even handle somebody with fast hands and sweet feet at 6'4". How do you think he's gonna handle somebody with stamina, fast, sweet feet, strength, size, power at 6'9", 280? Who's also intelligent in the boxing ring. I think Tyson Fury could box with his eyes closed. And we already know what Muhammad Ali said. George Foreman is an idiot. No disrespect. That George Foreman grill, though, that's nice. Shador with the snap. Shador with the fake play action pass. Shador sacked. Almost throws an interception. He threw out the sack. Yeah, that was awful. But Southern is playing more motivated. Jackson State with a nice pass from the backfield. Oh my goodness. Dallas Daniels with a spin move, Dallas Daniels running the length of the field. Nice cut up field. Probably picks up a yard or loses a yard. So it's one or the other. But it didn't go far. 3rd down, I think it's too many short passes. I don't like what Jackson State's doing when it comes to that. If you're going to throw a short pass, might as well run the ball, big fella. What's the point of that? If you're going to throw a short, quick pass, which has been readable all game except for the one to Travis Hunter, it's about time you run the ball. It's 3rd and 17. He actually lost yardage. Shador with nice feet in the pocket. All his receivers covered downfield. Southern with a sack. Southern forces a 4th down. Yeah, he couldn't find anyone open. He had to run for his life. Southern with a great sack. 4th down. A punt to the 11-yard line. Southern takes over on their 11. Let's see what type of drive that McDaniel is able to put together. He got a tricky name. It's not even McDaniels. It's McDaniel.
How many NFL prospects you see out there?
2. Let's say 3. Because a quarterback like McDaniel, if he continues to develop properly, he plays like Justin
Listen,
Fields.
NFL scouts watching this.
Yes. He's been doing some smart things. He's on somebody's radar. He's gonna be somebody will pick him up in the 6th round. Especially if he gets this game close or bring a potential comeback. Somebody's looking for McDaniel. Simply put is that. But Shador, of course, and I would probably say Dallas Daniels has the chance to become a returner. Actually, it's more than 4. A bunch of these guys have potential, but it's all of it will happen if it will happen. A lot of these dudes might come in as free agents. They don't have to get drafted. They just need a chance to prove themselves. I'm sorry. I did this to Lamont. He's been on a streak ever since. So I have to apologize for you. We on commercial right now. Waiting to see what.
It's a good game.
Yeah, this one's pretty intense right now. Waiting patiently for the commercial to be over.
Yeah, we got NFL tomorrow, Nico. Any games you're looking forward to? Do Tennessee play tomorrow?
Yeah, I was about to check that. I low key haven't checked since last week. We lost unnecessarily.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Where's Shiloh?" Oh, that's a good question. Where's Shiloh at, Nico?
Shiloh low key like injury prone. I haven't heard much or seen much from her. We play the Eagles tomorrow at 10 a.m. Let me get a proper confirmation though. I'll let you know. Amazing pass. Oh my goodness. McDaniel. Back shoulder drop back. Yeah, I don't see any news about Shiloh Sanders. Strangely. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
We good. I'm sure we got dogs, man.
This motherfucker needs to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Show some love to Nico.
McDaniels running outside the pocket. I think it was from about 9 yards. You said the secondary be lacking when he missing. Travis is out too. Travis was playing earlier. What happened? He got hurt? Because I think he's kind of got like a wiry frame, and it's more injury prone. But he was playing earlier. He caught a couple passes, and he also actually I ain't gonna front. Then they got mossed and he got cooked for another play. So I think that might be the biggest issue right now. I think he got hurt on those plays. Was that PI or not? We got 1st and 10. McDaniel was looking to pick up a first down. But knowing how he's been playing, he's looking to score.
Titans got the Eagles tomorrow.
Yeah. Could be a loss for us. I don't really trust the Titans in big games, but they tend to beat big teams.
That's crazy how the Eagles got so dominant, man.
Well, the thing is, Jalen Hurts, it finally clicked for him. Just do what it takes for your team to win, whether it's running or passing. So it can win an NFL, but can he win a championship?
He's still around?
He was for the Washington football team.
He don't play.
Oh my goodness, McDaniels. McDaniel, my fault. Amazing juke moves out the backfield. picks up a first down with a 20-yard gain. He was playing for the Colts, snuck it up over there. He got picked up for the Washington football team, and he played pretty well over there the first game or two, and then was poo-poo. Nice little swing pass out the backfield. They pick up about 3 yards. Second down and 7 for Southern. 10 minutes and 21 seconds left. I think they're also cheating a little bit because he was out of bounds clearly, and the clock is still running. Yeah, Travis Hunter is out for the rest of the game. They said, we don't need you hurt going to Colorado. That's probably the worst play that McDaniel had all game. He was unable to sense the pressure. Sacked by Jackson State, number 92. Ragan? Ain't no way this man's name is Rajan. That's actually insane. Ooh, what an amazing push and pull on the left tackle. Left tackle dropped his shoulders. Used all that leverage. Threw that man to the ground. Timeout, Southern. Bro, where Dex at? Guess he busy, huh?
Probably.
Man, all right. Nah, you good.
We here.
Nah, I'm enjoying myself to an extent.
Yeah, like I said, tonight we'll have an NBA stream. I like I said, I know you very enthusiastic about this. I mean, a lot of people are, but like I said, a lot of people are not going to, like how you spearheading the situation. If we have 3, 4, 5 people on the panel, then the panel will get full. So people be looking for certain people. Everybody's not going to come on here and get this motherfucker hot. We getting it hot. Like I said, I guarantee we have 2 other people on here getting this shit percolating. It won't be long. Just watch how NBA streams be. That's how it is.
Yeah, I understand. It's only like this because.
But I mean, I ain't tripping. Like I said, it's a football game. A lot of, believe it or not, our audience is like split. We do have, my subscribers are split here. We have half of them basketball, half of them the HBCU. They want you to do, go above and beyond on the content, but we can't do that. So we're covering the game straight up. This is how you're supposed to cover the game.
Yeah, that's how it's happening right now. Like right now, this isn't a true testament to what you would normally be able to acquire right now. This is only showing that most people are just looking to watch the game.
We in here over damn near 5,600, things of that nature. But that's not. I ain't tripping off numbers and all of that. That's really that'd be a lot of the people that rock with us. Like they be into views and numbers and shit. I ain't into all of that.
I ain't worried. It's been nice. I definitely will put my Cash App up, but I understand that people are here to see the game. So it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
They want you to risk your channel for that.
Yeah, in the future, if you like I said, we can talk business right here on the line. If you want to do NFL streams, I'll be open to you promoting your Cash App, alongside of mine. But you'll be here promoting your Cash App, your PayPal. If we want to get into football, because like I said, we can't just sit there and have streams just running and nobody talking. That'll never happen ever again here. You can't just put a grid up and just leave it there. That's not. You can't do that.
Well, this is what I will say, and in reference to that, right?
Right.
When it comes to you streaming this, I would say if you do ever have a chance or a want to show the game, you got like a laptop, right, or a PC. You're gonna need a camera. You're gonna need a little green screen. You're gonna need to be halfway in front of the game. You're gonna need to have it to where it's what is it? Oh, what's the word again? I'm sorry. But where the content is basically yours because you've changed it so much to where they can't put a copyright on it, which is typically what reaction videos are like. So a fair use, there we go. It'll become fair use once you've altered the content, which is what a lot of the people who are streaming the game are attempting to do. The people who aren't doing that, I'm probably sure their stream is over right now. But someone like let's say a hoop jargon or between the sports, between the game, those guys have to be on camera at all times, literally, and they have to chime in
Pretty much
99% of the game.
the whole, yeah, you know. So that's what I'm saying. That's pretty much what I learned. You know, you're right about that. What you just said, and like I said, with that too, and also, you know, you can't just have streams just running with the grid and nobody talking. That's number one. You know, you can't. You got to be talking on the thing. So from here on out, people got to understand the policy before, you know, any kind of recommendations. But it seemed like you got it damn near halfway. But you
Yeah, I
right
mean,
about what you just said. You right about what you just said.
yeah, I mean, the thing is,
That's
right?
that, but I mean that could negate. You could combat it. You know, you never know because copyrights. You know, that don't necessarily mean it don't have to happen today. You can get it. Your video could be cool. They'll copyright your shit next month. You know that's how it is. You know, I mean, but like I said,
Yeah,
it is what it is. That's the way you can do it. But that what you just said is a good valid way to do that. If that's how you do it. It's tough. You're right about what you said.
McDaniels avoids the run, throws an interception to Jackson State. Number 7 picks the ball off. This might be curtains, guys. It might be curtains. Jackson State got their swagger back. They was pretty down for a good 12, 13 minutes, and they back in business, baby. They back in business. Yeah, the Jackson State Tigers intercept McDaniel. You know, the thing is, he could have ran, but he decided to try to make a better pass, and he threw into coverage. Number 7 dropped back perfectly in a hook zone and intercepted the ball. He did a user interception. User lurked that shit. But we're on commercial now. They're showing off all the HBCUs. Thing is, all that love is finna die down as soon as Deion Sanders leaves, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that the people that love HBCUs would die down. The coverage of HBCUs would die down.
Right.
That's the unfortunate part. You're not gonna see them air a commercial like that on their channel without a Deion Sanders. That's the unfortunate part about reality. All they care about is money and buzz, and all you matter to them is a number. You are a number. You are nothing special to these companies. You are a number, unless you're an anomaly, and Deion Sanders is an anomaly. Deion Sanders is a legit anomaly. So we just got commercial going on right now. Waiting patiently.
Shout out Lamont Simmons, Bakerfield, Long Beach, Poly, go back and forth.
Bro, I wanted to go to Long Beach Poly. I love their uniforms. Anything with gold and like let's say a jade type green. Always love those colors. Still on commercial. Jack Rabbits. Low key should have went to Artesia. Would have been playing with Blueface. Huh? Blueface, baby. It's crazy. So many people that's involved in tomfoolery these days had some sort of athletic background. Dudes was playing basketball, football, and other sports. Saturday? I don't know what that was, but it said it must be next Saturday. Warriors and Celtics or something. I don't know. That ain't this Saturday. We're waiting patiently on this game to
Yeah.
end.
Like I'm looking for boxing. There's a couple things I'm
It's
looking
like
for.
chop on the covers of the
What'd you
game,
say?
Nico. Just stop the cap. I'll read what Lamont said. That's hilarious. Hey, look, we will revisit this conversation when Bryce Young enters the draft and he gets drafted to next season. Right now, I will dead it.
Bryce Young. You high on him, ain't you? You high on him, ain't you?
To an extent, yes. I just don't think he's a true pocket quarterback that's pass
No.
first. I mean, all quarterbacks pass first.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But you know what I'm saying?
What about
Like,
Lamar Jackson?
even Lamar Jackson's pass first. He's always
now
going to. I'm just saying he's always going to pass more than he runs, unless the game plan is for him to run the ball.
Yeah, it's not smart for the quarterback to run it too excessive. What you think?
I mean, this is not smart for their builds, at least. I mean, somebody like Josh Allen, he can run the ball all game. That's 6'5", 250. Oh, for sure, it's all love. Trust me. Look, only people that get bent out of shape over some conversation are women. That's what I've learned in life. Even if you ain't got the genitals to match it. Wilkerson with a nice, oh my goodness. His like first two moves when under pressure as a running back is amazing. Like how he's just able to plant his foot and able to change direction. And he's just like a fat, sloppy, but put together runner. I don't know how to quite explain it. It's like a Monty Ball. You know what I'm saying? Monty Ball type running back, but he's a little bit faster. I know we ain't heard Monty Ball name in a long time. But at least it ain't no Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Dallas Daniels with the ball, picks up about 6 yards. Thing is, they need to go ahead and keep this in bounds. We're trying to end this game. hey, stop running out of bounds, big fella. Go ahead and keep that in between the lines. I think they're changing the play. Flipped it, motion. Now in the oh my goodness, that was an awful play to call to. They stopped that in the backfield. Going to be 3rd and 7. But just keep running that clock. That's all that matters. Showing Coach Prime with the fresh shave. Pause and no homo. He was talking about he liked to be presentable and shave his beard. But I'm like, when you have a beard that grows full, my nigga, come on now. You can't be wasting that. Go ahead and rock the 1975 grandpa beard. It's fine. Shador with a nice pass to number 11. Picks up about 6 yards. Probably 4th and 1.
Shout out to Kit Bennett and everybody in the chat right now. So yeah, you sound silly as fuck, pro. 1 or 2. Wow.
Now they definitely going at it right now.
Right. Salute to all y'all in the building. Shout out Uncle Vine. He said, Nico, you got Nico in the building. I better start paying homage. You better go subscribe to Nico Savage if you into video games, PS5, video games in general. He bringing all the content to the people.
They just punted the ball, Southern ball, and I appreciate that. I did. You know what? What has actually helped out a lot was playing a modern game, playing a game that's actually new. I jumped up about 6-7 subs since starting this game, which is beneficial to me considering the fact that playing an old game and they moved it all. So I'm gonna have to start making investments. Man. It's gonna cost bread, but I guess you got to spend the bread to make the bread. So that's my thing. Elden Ring has actually been fun too, so I will stream that after this. Probably not for too long because I've been on here for a while now, so I definitely need some sort of vocal cord break.
Yeah, definitely take a relaxation. But
I will stream that tonight.
Yeah, man, starting next month. If you're interested in that, or whenever we do something like this, like I said, the door is open for you to put your cash out, PayPal. We can eat together.
Yeah, look, I appreciate that.
If anything would have came in today, we didn't get anything, but I would have hit you off quietly. I've been quietly. I would have never walked away with everything. I would have hit you off. But like I said, it's all good. I was hoping we could score something so we could have brought bread together.
I only bring it up because this is my job.
Right.
So if I make nothing, I have nothing.
Right.
So
like I said, I don't want to do too much talking, but like I said, start at the end of this month, man. It's gonna be another animal coming from me, man. So like I said, I definitely want. I got some ideas that I want to talk to you about. But it's about to change. That's all I can tell you. So next week, it's gonna be all out. It's gonna be a whole nother person, in a good way.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. So Uncle Vern, Kip say, "How am I silly when I talk?" In fact, he typing like no panic. Look at the stats and the wins all time. No high school in California, Texas has more wins than Muskegon High School. Let's deal with facts. What's your response to that, Lamont? I don't know anything about Muskegon High. I've actually never heard of that till today. No offense, I'm not saying that to slap. They're showing Ole Miss at Memphis basketball, but I don't really watch college basketball. Last college basketball game I watched probably was with Taco Fall. Either it was Lonzo Ball or Taco Fall. Actually, no, I'm lying. The last college basketball game I watched had Eli Scott or LiAngelo Ball. It was one of those two. Because I ain't watched Eli live, but I think he did come on one day, and I watched him to the final of that game. And I know for sure I watched Jello for his one game. What are these running backs? They're showing off the top running backs in the country. 1,600 rushing.
Right.
Oh, no, I was just saying they're showing off the top running backs. Walter Payton Football Award, that was it. But yeah, Jello definitely cooking right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be the live tonight. I might surround the live around Jello. Talk about how he did, because he played good last night. I seen it, but I couldn't really dive into it the way I want to because I already was locked in on the Bulls. So I didn't want to pivot to Jello, even though I should have. But I was already. I ain't gonna front. I didn't know that I already woke up in the morning thinking Bulls, so I had that situated. And then later on, as I did shit, I realized that Jello was playing. It was like it wasn't. It just the schedule was off. So I ain't gonna front. I got to be a little bit more on top of what's going on with Greensboro. I am, but I missed that one, and that's unusual.
It's fine. It was a great choice.
The only problem is the Bulls suck. It was coming on until it was on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Trust me, I ain't even checking for Jello, and not because I ain't checking for Jello, it's because he played for a
It's
crucial team.
it's because now he's finally playing. You feel me? We don't know the
Yeah.
season. But when we locked in, we getting screwed over. And then now, when we throw the towel in, now he playing. He's starting at that. So it's like
Every time I watch, he don't get no minutes.
yeah, you know, you don't bought the pizza, you don't bought everything, the drinks. You create the festivities out of this, and then when the game come on, you get slapped upside the head.
Yes, every time I watch Jello, something go wrong. So I've been not watching Jello. I'm definitely gonna check out that Tyson Fury though and share a post of him being the greatest heavyweight of all time. But we got 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in Jackson State versus Southern. Southern has the ball right now. They have 24 points. It would take a miracle for them to win this game. They're going to attempt to score, though, and as they should, they have pride. Everybody looks like they're ready to go home, and they're anxious to hear what Deion Sanders is going to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody want to hear the press conference. I guarantee you, he don't give them what they want to hear. He gonna say, "Hey man, we just want a championship, man. Can I enjoy this, please?"
Yeah. I was gonna say he got a great ability. He said it himself, right? He said it himself. I have a great ability to keep the main thing the main thing.
You see? Let me tell you something. I know Deion said. I don't know. I just from hearing him talk, that sounded some shit he was saying. Please, and tomorrow that's gonna be the talk of the town, on every ESPN, FS1. Deion, the Colorado job. You know what is Coach Prime Deion Sanders? That's gonna he won a championship. This is how. Let me tell you something. He got all the leverage. Let me tell you something. When you win a championship, you got all the leverage. You hold the cards. He can do whatever he want after this chip.
And this ain't the first one either.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit! Southern recovered of muff punt.
Oops. Whoopsie daisy.
Southern ball. They basically, it was like they threw a 40-yard pass. Basically a free first down. Wow. Somebody's trying to give him a chance to win. Wow, he fumbled that bit. Oh my, painful. Oh, intercepted right after. Wow. It seems like McDaniel has come back down to earth, or either they figured him out. He had 2 offers from an NFL team, and they've all been revoked in the same 2 possessions. They're basically playing with his brain now. At first, they were giving him a lot of wide open guys because they were afraid of the run. But once he became a pure pocket passer, he came out, he did his best, and they started reading him. They showed why they're the number 1 defense in the Swac. Now run the ball and get this game over with so I can go eat. Number 10 with a jet sweep. Ain't that who just intercepted the ball? Am I tripping? I could be off. I might be tripping. Georgia is winning right now, 50-23. TCU lost 31-28. I could be wrong. I might have read it backwards. It happens.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
So right now, Jackson State is running the ball. I promise you, as soon as this game in, I'm going to give my little synopsis, and I'm going to go turn that little pot on to the highest degrees. I'm finna start cooking. You said Ronald Johnson that played at USC was the best receiver in the country that year. He was a 5-star recruit. Terrence Taylor played at Michigan. Cameron Martinez, Ohio State. Said, you be easy. Let me get into this game. I don't enjoy talking Michigan football, kind of boring. So the team that dominate everyone they play, so you can hate all you want. So the Titans are trash as fuck? Yes, you're correct. If Derrick Henry doesn't run us into a game, we don't win it. Or if the team that's playing against Derrick Henry doesn't sell out and run an engage 8 for the entire first half and we don't score off those, it's over for us. They have to run an engage 8 like they always do. And Ryan Tannehill has to hit them with a deep pass or a nice pass over the middle. We got to turn it into something. If he doesn't do that, good job. Or good. So Jackson State throws an interception. We'll put the fault on Deion Sanders because he did wave his hands up, being confused at how the quarterback threw an interception. Well, for one, my nigga, run the ball and get this game over with. We got an ice cream truck outside. I apologize, but it's here. That's his fault, though. I don't know why. Like, why are you calling a timeout? Hello, sir. It's a minute and 22 seconds. Coach Farm really calling a timeout. What are you trying to prolong your stay in a Jackson State shirt and hat? We'll have to have a conversation with him. What you thinking about right now, and why are you calling timeouts? Them people in them stands trying to leave, sir. They want to celebrate with you, but they trying to go home. I don't think he can't read the stadium. He can't read the room right now. Oh yeah, look, I'm telling you. I mean, hey, I'm glad that's probably only one of the few ice cream trucks y'all might hear on stream. I usually be having to go sometimes. When y'all see me go, it's probably because it's noise.
Nico, you was locked in the whole time, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I said I would do it, so I did it. But my thing is, as far as my ambiance, if I might be on a panel with a bunch of people, if I leave, it's probably because of ambiance. Might be some yelling, some arguing, some dogs, some ice cream trucks. Oh my goodness. Southern looked to run with the ball before he got it. Number 19. What a sellout. Could have at least, did something nice to end the game for your team. But now we sitting here with an incomplete pass, and the clock is not running. He said, "Where's my wrench?"
Shout out Lamont. I got you with that wrench right now.
Unfortunately, we are still sitting here with a minute and 14 left. We want to get to the celebrations already. McDaniel with a great pass. Great juke by number 19 after just fumbling the bag. Great jukes, working his way out of bounds, prolonging the game. So we got 59 seconds left, unfortunately. We are waiting to see if McDaniel can either score or take this sack. And they have one timeout, so it won't be too much more stoppage unless he plays perfectly and they keep getting out of bounds. McDaniel working his way to the sideline.
You loyal. You stopping by every day. So how can I not give it to you? Oh.
Yes, we appreciate you showing up, Lamont, for sure.
They're
running a hurry up offense.
Well-deserved wrench too. You was here pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, he came through. Had some good talk. They're running the clock down. I think they call it timeout, unfortunately. A lot of this at this point is going to be very unfortunate. Uncle Vernon said good things come to those that wait.
Uncle Vernon being funny. He talking about that wrench, right?
Yeah. I think Deion Sanders is recording something for his show. I see Kawasaki behind him with the mic.
Do you think he's gonna announce to this? Oh yeah, I done asked this 100 times. He ain't gonna do it today. I thought you was about to say he about to do an interview.
No, he got the Coach Prime show.
I got a question.
So he always got a little crew around him.
Championship or is this Colorado shit gonna overtake the championship?
It's gonna overtake the championship because $5 million. It's as simple
That's
as
why he
that.
shouldn't announce it. I think if he announced it, the media are gonna kill him tomorrow.
If you go from making $300K a year to $5 million a year, we we definitely, and I mean definitely, McDaniel with almost a great dart, but Jackson State on that. But yeah, you definitely gonna look at that trophy and be happy about it and move on comfortably. That trophy looked real good.
Right.
But guess what? It don't come with $5 million.
I like to know the exact numbers of this contract.
The thing is, it's contract coupled with the fact that the school all around offers more. 3rd down and 10, we're gonna see if Southern is able to score on 4th down. Going into the end of the game, it's 9 seconds left. 7, 6. They call the timeout. They're gonna go for it for the last play. Unfortunately, we're gonna say unfortunately a lot as we watching this time run down. And I think the coach was confused at how much time was running off the clock because it's down to 2 seconds left. But I guess the way the operators see it, oh, they put 14 back on the clock. All right, that's actually that sucks. They should have left it with 2 seconds. Like, come on now. He only got enough time to run one play anyway. It's 4th down. You say you're talking about everything, Flake. Uncle Vern, by the way. Yeah, he definitely gonna get a lot of hurt from the HBCU community. It's gonna be a lot of hurt blacks talking about this one. We can't ever be unity. We can't be, it's gonna get into all the narratives.
Why would the
Talking
HBCU community be bad?
about because they finally got something that could change the culture going forward for many decades, and it came for a 3-year stay. They made history and left as soon as they made history, instead of prolonging and making more history. 4th and 10, great pass to the end zone, but it's broken up. Jackson State solidifies the victory. It's 8 seconds left, unfortunately, though. 8 seconds left, unfortunately. Go ahead and take that quarterback kneel, bro. Just go ahead and put the zeros on the clock.
Yeah, let's put an end to this.
This game has been going for almost 4 hours. How is that even possible?
Oh, that's crazy.
We started this at 1. It's finna be 5.
It's 8 my time.
It's no way. Ain't no way on God's green earth that we did a 4-hour game. I know football games be long, but this is ridiculous. Jackson State, back-to-back Swac champions. Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders running with the J. Deion Sanders making his way to midfield, I should say. 2022 Swac champions, Jackson State University. Strongly believe the game could have ended about an hour ago, but we are now.
It's officially over?
Yeah.
Finally. The HBCU SWAC championship won by Jackson State. You ready to get up out of here, Negro?
I'll probably stick around just to see the bit of the celebration, if you will.
I'm not with it.
But trust me, that's directly after. Thank you, Uncle Vern.
You want to see the trophy?
Yeah, I just want to see what energy ensues after this. Because it's interesting, but I've been here for a while now. I ain't streamed this long in like a week. I was playing God of War. You said, "Welcome back, Colorado." This man out here celebrating. Actually, wow, they didn't cut it off immediately. Well, guess it's no celebration. They put on Ole Miss and Memphis immediately. Basketball. We're gonna have to catch that on a YouTube broadcast. Damn it. That was probably the most hyped part of the past hour. They got Penny Hardaway. 5-2 as the coach of Memphis. Yes, it's just about over. I wish I wish he asked that question a second later. As far as if I was gonna stay for the trophy. Oh no, they cut it off. So
okay,
yeah, we on basketball now. Unfortunately,
we can get up out of here, man. This was a good game. Any final thoughts?
Jackson State did what we thought they would. They came in and whooped ass. The only unlikely hero, McDaniels, he came through, played a hell of a game, put his team back in it to even look competitive. We do appreciate Lamont. Hold on, my fault. Let me get the other names real quick. Of course, appreciate Uncle Vern, Kip Bennett, Basil popped up, Data CPA popped up. Shout out to you, Artemis Stringfield. Shout out to you, and whoever else that I can't scroll up and see right now. Thank you for showing up and being with us for 4 hours, even though the game was not telecast. We you know, you just can't risk that right now. They're very strict on Jackson State, and I guess I would say other than that, shout out to Flight Sports CD. That's my dude. All right, let me That's about it. No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, take it easy, man. It's Flight Sports.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.